Hello and welcome to the D2 CT semifinals. Um, I am passing alongside Boshi and Weexy today, and the room is joining quite quickly, so we're just going to get into lunch right away.
Yes, so on PL we have Lucas, Echo, Budog, Nix US, and Johnny. So Lucas and Budog have been around for much longer than I have in competitive, so I'd imagine they have a lot of knowledge on some of the CTs and might be making more of the calls. But at the same time, Echo is a newer player and he's pretty fast, and he's very, I don't know, he serves as a good in-game leader whenever I've played with him. So he'd probably also be making a lot of the calls. And
Yeah,
I
I mean,
expect him to be running in the front with Budog.
there is a good reason that these guys actually have won D2 before, and even played D1 before.
Yeah, they beat us in D2 a couple seasons ago. And then there's Nix US. I just know them as Atomic or Adam 1K. They've played Lounge for a long time. I'm not too sure how well they do in Wars, but they're obviously playing finals right now, so I'd expect them to be pretty solid. And then there's Johnny, who is a pretty proficient bagger on CTs. He's found like a lot of strats, and he's pretty good at the clip strats. He likes those. But I think he's very well practiced for this match.
Yeah, and I think one thing to note is
Which,
just how much chemistry these guys have. Like, these guys have been friends for ages, and PL's quite an old team, so I think they definitely have the upper hand with chemistry there.
A couple years.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, moving on to DS Premier.
Now, what I know from this team is that most of their players have mainly come from Lounge, grinding Lounge, and then came into competitive and formed a team together. And actually, a few of their especially Ton and Mello, have really been grinded to very high ranks in Lounge.
Yeah, Winter as well. I don't really know much about this team. I've just seen them in Lounge. But like Ton, I think was Master last season. I'm pretty sure Winter and Mello were also pretty high. And Virox has been around for a long time. I think I first saw him like in season 2 or 3 or something. He played with NW, with like Ardux and the rest. I'm not too sure how well he'll do, but he has a 31.1 average, and I've seen him on tops on Amanita Abyss. So he probably is pretty solid with the speed.
If they pick Amanita, it's over, basically.
And then there's Bali. I think he's new to the bagging scene, because I don't think I've seen him bag CTs before this season.
Yeah, I think he generally started.
But he's been super active as far as I've seen, and I think he's been like practicing a lot. So although Johnny has been around for longer and is probably like has practiced the strats a lot more, I'd expect Bali to I don't know, put up a good fight. I think like it'll be close between the two baggers, because I think Bali's put in a lot of effort.
I definitely think Johnny will be much more consistent than Bali will be, but from what I've seen, Bali has been doing really solid. It's also even consistency-wise for the little time he has been around.
Yeah, I think his improvement arc
will
definitely...
I really think the Shocks, there's a large chance that the Shocks will be pretty even this match.
Yeah, it'll be a good fight to watch. Yeah,
there's 8 in the room right now. Might as well like discuss their matches like during the main season while we wait for the baggers to join. The first match I saw, I'm pretty sure PL barely beat DS by 4 when DS were running with I would say like a less good main lineup. They had, I think, Ton, Winter, and either Mellow or Virox, but they also played Supreme and I think Wolfpack. So they lost by 4 that match. And then the match after, they lost by about 40, playing the lineup they're playing for for finals right now, not semis, which is Ton, Winter, Virox, Mellow. And I think, yeah, like Ton is obviously like their big scorer, and I think Winter is like Ton and Winter have been friends for a while, so I think they play around each other pretty well.
Definitely very strong chemistry.
Yeah,
between those two specifically.
Banish Keep originally, so they've been around since they started playing, basically.
I think, especially between Mogi teams, what often is missing is the chemistry, but I think the reason that this team is in D2 finals now is because they've been able to overcome that at least somewhat. I haven't really seen many matches from these guys, but I would assume that that's one of their stronger suits.
Yeah, I think they just probably like play lounge a lot with each other in call, so they're probably pretty well like versed in each other's play styles.
Yeah, these guys definitely scrim a lot. I think that's probably the most active scrim team for CTs.
Yeah, I've seen them searching like almost daily.
I think one thing that's interesting to note, which we can't see right now, but in the joining room, Johnny, their bagger for PL, is in 5th, and I think at least me and Boshi both know. I believe this is for a specific track, Alpine Peak, which only has a bagging strat if you are in a higher spot. And
well, that's not necessarily true.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
there's another strat you can do if you're good.
It's very difficult, though.
Kidding.
Yeah. So if Alpine Peak gets picked, it might be a clean sweep.
Yeah, I heard PL are picking Skyline Race 1. I don't know if 5th has a better like line for that, but Eka said you might be able to bump the baggers off, depending on your start spots. I don't really know how it works, but apparently just starting in 10th on Skyline is really brutal.
Yeah, and I think also the fact that Lucas, who previously had BKT on the track, starting in 1st, is definitely
in the old version. I forgot about that.
The main reason for picking it. So yeah, he's definitely very confident.
He's hosting this match too. Ooh.
Yeah. Gotta watch out.
Yeah, so there are 10 in room now, so I believe we'll be starting. In due course.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So these guys, DS were Banished Keep or Ban K a few seasons ago. So I would expect maybe a Banished Keep pick race 1 for these spots.
100%. I think DS are known for Banished Keep, and Ribbon Road, I think. That's like that.
Ribbon Road. Tracks. I don't think they picked that this early into the war, though.
Yeah.
I feel like Banished Keep is a good starter, and then Ribbon Road is like a good finisher.
Yeah. I think one thing to also note is
Skyline and Banished
Skyline
Keep,
Avenue, yeah.
Skyline
Avenue is a pretty standard pick for PI, I would, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I think also one thing to note is that there was a CTGP update very recently, and those tracks won't be played this war just because of how new they are. Would have been interesting because it would have been the first war I've seen with them in play, but yeah.
I really wanted to see Haunted Gardens.
We do get Skyline Avenue. This is gonna be the first set, or even the first turn is gonna be super influential for the rest of the entire race. It kind of just depends on first set. And we do see, I don't think
Lucas bumps DS out.
Yeah.
So they're top 2 now.
PL's
and Winter's gone at last. DS are bottom 2 right now. So it's already looking like a good start for PL.
Yeah, they're going to be relying on some Goldens right here to break away with such a close pack.
Oh, Bill's pulled.
Yeah, on the other POV, we see Bill pulled by Winter.
Yeah. Oh, they're going
to... beneficial for their bagger. If Johnny's too far behind, it's better. Oh no, we got TC.
He managed to lose it.
We didn't see this, but Winter actually got past a TC and couldn't react to it and lost his bill, so he's going to be stuck in the back. Very early blue as well.
So the blue's already coming out.
Going to be useful for DS.
Maybe switch over to Winter POV. We don't have to watch the running maybe blueless on Skyline.
Yeah. But the guy in Winter's also holding a star in 7th, so...
I feel like they're yeah.
Let's have a look at the bagging battle. I think Boshi is ahead right now. Yeah, they both just respawned with Boshi ahead, so
that's gonna be
very helpful.
I think
Udog to pass. He's a shroom.
Yeah,
Echo pulls a shroom now too. So they have like insurance for 2 blues now.
Yeah, and Lucas in 3rd, the triple green's gonna be able to strike people.
Unless PL fail, which I can't imagine happening. They just need shock DS.
This is
interesting. POW. I imagine that's over. A PL POW.
Yeah,
for sure. Oh,
trying to target POW DS on the turn. Yeah, Winter's just gone last now at a POV.
Yeah. Still shockless. See people respawning. But yeah, 2 quite uneventful POVs. Kind of happens a lot on Skyline with such a confident running track.
Yeah, Skyline.
Yeah.
Especially shockless too, because you just will not see positions change.
Yeah.
Like maybe a blue or 5 could fix it.
Without a shock, absolutely nothing's gonna happen anymore this race.
Interesting trap. You got someone with it. Good job, Echo.
Maybe
Making
a
plays.
PAL last turn. That could be probably the only differential apart from shock.
I think the gap between second and third is
Johnny's
too
gone.
big.
Johnny's
I think
gone in
they know
turn
how
as
to
well.
avoid it
So
too.
Yeah,
yeah.
and we don't see one.
Looks like a
Anything
good
that's-
top 2 for PL. And
Yeah, very
imagine,
clean.
yeah, DS 3-4. Echo was
3-4
backing
bottom
at them.
2. Yeah.
Oh, and John dodges or Winter dodges right at the end.
Clutch.
Maybe get the Indus off his teammate. Maybe.
Yeah. I think that definitely benefited them.
Yeah, that was a good pick for first race. They just got to run. Lucas bumped the guy out.
Yeah, 100%.
First turn,
That's-
took a
I mean-
blue. Then Boodog and Echo were like both had shrooms in top 2.
I think
Echo
when
was backing them to
see-
keep them away.
you
I think
can
Ton
see why
potentially played
PL
really
picked this.
aggressively first turn in the hopes that he could break into first.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do on this
Yeah.
track.
But it's risky,
But
especially
it
with
just
the
didn't
confident
pan out,
driver.
unfortunately.
I think it kind of depends on what items you get. But most of the time you just want to try to outline and trail.
Yeah.
Which did not end up in Ton's favor, because it's obviously very hard if you're starting in odd spots,
Yeah, that turn is goofy too.
even
hate
spots.
it.
Sorry.
So top 2, 5, 6. I'm trying to think of the PL tracks. Boodog and Echo are top 2.
We could even
I
see
don't even
Alpine Peak,
remember.
honestly.
Boodog might pick like Disco Fever or something.
Mm.
I don't know if they have that on their cup layout right now.
We're
I
gonna
know
get
you
some
have BKT there, though.
Can-
Oh, Candy
Mhm.
Coaster as well. So
Oh, we do see Alpine
Going
Peak.
Alpine
Peak.
They're abusing
they're
their,
going
Lumpy.
for Johnny's
yeah, 100%.
bagging. They're just trying to get an early lead.
Lumpy's
And
Lively Lair,
DS
very controversial track as well.
You
People
think they're
pick
trying-
that in Wars.
I didn't even realize
I
people
guess
picked
so.
it in general. But yeah.
Alright, Lumpy's Lively Lair. Whenever I played this track in Lounge, it's usually been kind of similar to Skyline, in which just like the top spots break away and then the bottom spots are just left to mingle. But maybe in
think-
Wars it'll play differently.
Guess we'll find out right now.
Hopefully it won't be too boring the first race.
If anyone in this lineup is gonna be very consistent at these strats, then they will be breaking away most
Nice
likely.
rear from Echo. He trailed someone.
PL still holding top 2. But this might
Winter's
change.
taking the shroom
Somebody's
cut.
taking the cut. PL top 3.
Ooh, but
Oh,
some form of
Winter
lag
getting
kills him.
backed.
And Echo, so.
And Echo
See,
pulls a TC after.
Echo's pulled TT, let's see how he handled it.
Not sure if this is passable.
the mega.
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
he couldn't
Oh.
react! That sucks.
The screen is very pixelated on my POV right now. Can you see who's winning the bagging battle?
I believe it's Borley, yeah. So,
Dang, it's falling.
you see
Maybe that's.
Varric's in a
that's
star
for
already.
this pick.
Winter pulled a lucky
Ooh.
trip shrooms at 4 right now.
Yeah, this is
He's taking the
huge.
cut
Going for the
coming up.
cut.
It seems that both PL top 2 had shrooms
Yeah.
though, so. Because they were to get a massive break even when.
One of them might have another
that's
shroom too.
Yeah, 100%.
I think
Interesting
maybe
choice to change
Lucas
the shroom.
might have another shroom.
I mean, Lucas took the cuts, right? Like, at the start of lap 1, so he could have had triple shrooms and taken various strats to get in first.
I can't really see where the baggers are, but I have a feeling Bali could
Yeah,
already have shot.
Bali's
yeah,
going-
Echo's,
Bali's going
Echo's
forward
chaining
now,
stars in
so-
last.
Oh, PL gets blue.
Blue on to Boodog.
Yeah.
Nobody dodged, so I guess no shrooms.
Oh, that could have been
The
a niche
green
back,
just
but
disappears.
he backs himself. Oh, what a nice snipe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, getting into first.
Overtaking
Somebody's
first.
taking
Hopefully
the
PL aren't like holding blue for Winter.
DS
I know
top
you could go over
2.
that while Winter's.
Echo has a bill right now, which is going to provide some security for at least a few seconds so that they can't use shock DS they have.
Although I do not believe that
Phil is just getting caught
DSN
behind the
has
wall.
any dodges right now.
Yeah.
They got top 2. I don't think they need to use. Oh, he got shock rated.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh,
That's interesting.
they did dodge Tom though.
I don't
so...
know if that was a DS call or not.
I'm
Echo
assuming
fell off
Yeah,
and
that-
he respawn dodged, and
That definitely was
Lucas just shock
DS shock.
rated Winter. Dang.
then that's
alright.
probably a PL shock.
PL and
I was thinking it's a PL shock, but like if Ton dodged,
No, I don't
then
think so. I think they
probably
dodged
just
on. And
I
the shock
could have
got
yeah,
very
it's
well
probably a
seen
DS
that.
shock that just went
CTL.
wrong at the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Could very well be.
I don't think with Boshi going forward so early, it was like pretty much guaranteed. But maybe he was trying to hit Johnny. I'm not sure.
Still a very solid race for DS.
Yeah, a good race for DS, so they're going to be... Oh, it's tied. How cool.
So they're top spots now. I'm trying to think, like, what kind of Mogi main tracks would they pick?
Maybe like an
Just
Aquadrom.
no new track.
Oh, Skyline's
Aquadrom,
gone.
that just got re-added to launch, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they would pick that or not. I feel like that's more of a PL track.
I feel like they would not, especially since it's not. They couldn't have picked it in lounge the past.
Skyline's
years.
already gone. Might go like Pipe
Yeah.
Underworld or something. Let's see.
Siberian.
Alone and
Siberian.
Incomplete from PL and Siberian Chateau.
I guess that does make sense.
Interesting.
Like, Siberian's just considered like a 1-3 track. I can
Yeah,
guarantee
I
like half of the
suppose,
people
but
that pick it don't even know why it's good for 1-3. They just pick it because everyone does. But you can also draft.
I'm not
so.
sure how good it is for running.
Well, they
I
might
know-
know the Shrimless because they're like big.
Oh,
on
that's true.
launchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, the Shrimless here, if you can do it, it saves I think like a second or something.
There's also a chance they just think they can heavily outplay the other team on this track, which I
Trap
guess
on
we will just.
the bridge tricks.
Winter's dropping. Interesting
Yeah.
choice. I guess I need somebody to drop. But we actually see 2 DS members dropping.
Yeah, switching over to PL.
I go pull Shroom for the cut.
Oh, he risks
Yeah,
trying to go
getting
ahead.
back.
Decides to
Yeah,
try and get
that's-
ahead. And gets
That's a little aggressive.
Yeah, I think that was a bit risky.
He probably just didn't want to get like back to later in the lap, like right before the cut
Yeah.
or something. But
Yeah.
personally, I would have just helped him.
Winters brought
I
the
guess they're
start
top two,
they
though,
dropped
so yes,
for
they-
into 5th now. Which could be
It
very
looks like
powerful.
PL are
PL are in 10th. So let's see.
they're also 3, 4, 5, and I think 7.
Yeah.
Nix
something like
US is the purple line. Do you remember that? So cannot
it?
make up their names.
Tarnet's a slight break, which is quite powerful. Might be able to tank a blue,
Yeah,
which
that's
just
gonna-
got thrown.
Yeah. It's actually
Echo
going to be
almost
very
doing-
influential. PL being
Yeah.
2-3 right now.
Yeah, blue out, comboed.
Yeah.
Not
Top
quite
two.
comboed.
I think he was
Was
comboed by Lucas.
Yeah.
But yeah, PL in
Maybe
top
backsman,
3,
that's
and
fine.
I believe.
Top.
He might try and just schlag them off the bridge.
Yeah, this is a great play. If he's able to.
Yeah,
Capitalizing
Even just
this.
inconveniencing them allows top 2 to break away, so.
Even Schlang on the cut would be actually huge right now, slowing down right
Yeah.
now.
When
He
tries to
chooses
star,
not
he opts
to.
not to take the star cut. So DS might have shot right now.
No, they just respawned. They just
yeah.
got a box actually, so.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah. Looks like.
Wonder why
PL
Winter's
actually
not
occupying 4 of the top 5 spots.
Yeah, I would just like if I were DS, I would try and chain as many boxes as I could to pull blues.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, blue.
Winter, that's been something we don't.
Blue and shock is gonna be the only thing that's gonna.
Oh, okay, so I see
Gonna be
Johnny
able
just
to
used
swing this
Bill,
race.
so I believe Boshi has shock. I'm gonna
Oh,
say Bill
yeah,
here, yeah.
Winter
Yeah,
Winter
there it
dodges
is.
Winter
up.
dodges up.
He did know something.
And gets triple reds, that's a huge bull, gonna hit out
That's
everyone.
huge. He gets to combo both PL members. After
He does.
shot. Gets to
He does
first.
pull it through.
Yeah, he's gonna need
hope
to
he
take that
decides
to
to
get
go
first,
around.
so
PL are
Yeah.
bottom 2 now,
yeah.
and Echo. is
One's
just
getting
gonna
guaranteed
opt for the cut.
first.
Both the DS
Ooh.
members getting shrooms.
Not gonna affect his spot.
That's gonna be. That's brutal for PL, especially considering
Yeah,
the
bottom
spot they were
3.
in.
That shock was huge by Bali.
Yeah, that was massive.
And then Winter Chain Trip Reds, which is like the god item for that.
I think what ended up
situation.
happening was that Boshi ended up getting a box 9, while Johnny got a box 10, and Johnny didn't pull shock, so Boshi was able to like shroom past him, which kind of sucked, but that's how bagging is sometimes.
Not sure if this track pick was the right one for them, but it ended up working out for them
Yeah.
somehow.
Maybe Bali practiced the bagging strat
Perhaps
The one
Bali
where you
is
hop
just
onto the
calling every
off-road.
track pick this war.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I don't know,
DS's
pick one.
pick
I found a secret strat. Pick it.
I thought DS picked it. And they got top 2, 4, 5, so
Yeah, Bali.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so top 2, 4, 5. This might be Pipe Under Row. I don't know what else they would pick. Like DS Bowser Castle or GBA BC4 maybe. That's 2, 3 track. Never mind.
I feel like they would not pick Pipe, but I don't know what else they would even pick.
Yeah, I'm just not
I mean, there's
familiar with,
Aquadrome. There's a lot of
the
tracks
Mogi
that can just kind
Are
of
we
kill.
seeing Alone and Incomplete again?
Yeah. I
Guess
think
that's their
the
go-to
reset. They're picking
reset.
GBA BC2,
oh yeah,
the Jeff
interesting.
track.
I think that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't think we're
interesting.
going to be seeing a Pipe Underworld from DS this entire BO3.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it. In GBA BC2, they got a track again.
BC2 is
Huge.
interesting because I would consider that PL probably have a little more game sense than DS just because of their experience, but I'm not sure.
I mean, this track doesn't really need much game sense.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
it's
like
just a
one
flat
shortcut,
track.
and you can do it shroomless. Put a fib on that. It's like, I have to hit the slow ramp before I use my mushroom. And then there's just a bunch of boosts and slow ramps. There's not many places to catch up other than like the beginning if you get a golden or something. Echo playing safe and going wide.
Yeah.
Looks like DS top 3. No, top 2.
Up to only. But this could already be big if they're blocking the cut. No,
Everyone's
nobody's
going
even
around the
going.
cut.
I guess we're not going to be seeing that.
Yeah. With so many 90-degree turns, I'm expecting a lot of double backs from DS if they're in top 2. But Budok might
Echo's
be...
got a good item here,
Ooh,
though.
Budok just
You
kind
can
of
predict their
destroys...
backs and avoid it.
Oh, Dog actually bumping out one of them, and they both get the shroom past.
Yeah, Budok might have had grip shrooms as well. Or maybe he just got 2 drafts off their team and just
The
annihilated
target
them.
power kind of ending him, but it also kills Tarn a bit, so... Bolly is breaking away with the bagging battle, so... we're expecting...
I guess another Bolly
DS
pick.
shock. Yeah.
He knows the secret strat.
Yeah, of course.
Echo missing the lows, trying to get a cheeky snipe off Tarn.
Yeah.
And actually gonna cost them.
And Winter
This,
surely gonna golden up here. Oh,
It
DS
looks
is
like
top...
Echo is dropping
this-
a bit, so...
DS is top 4
this is a
right
very
now.
scary spot for PL right now.
Yeah, 100%. And it looks like
They
Bolly's
might
going
have Shock
forward,
9
so...
unless someone's
Oh,
still
is that DS top 4 right now?
Yeah. Johnny did spam Bill a bit ago before, while Bolly was breaking away, so I don't think he would have.
Oh, the blue coming out? Does not have a shroom. I'm not sure how much that's gonna change though. It might change. Oh,
I think
wait,
they just
who's
need
this?
to keep spamming for blues, PL.
Who's this
Yeah.
PL member in second? Or is that
I believe that
themselves
was...
trying to snipe them?
No, I think he was getting rid of greens. Yeah.
It looked like he was trying to snipe them.
Nice back from Echo. But looks
yeah.
like another top 2 for
Hmm.
DS, maybe top 3.
Yeah, just a
Very-
very...
yeah, the
Yeah.
Bolly getting shock again.
Yeah, very impressive.
It's
Proving our predictions wrong.
if they're gonna keep this up, this is gonna be very rough for PL. They're gonna need to step it up.
Yeah,
They just need their track picks, I think.
could be.
Snowballing right now.
Volley's just getting the
See-
shocks. They're getting their track picks for top spots, get to run. They did
Seems
have
like-
a change up. PL did make a good play with Budog to get up into top 2. I didn't see what happened to Budog.
I think-
Echo just
I think Ton had some
failed.
bad, like, lag correction. Like,
Um,
yeah. Or he got a red. I can't remember.
he redded out Echo because Echo
Yeah.
hit a wall and missed a low or something, and then tried to just get the worst snipe off his internet. And it didn't end up working.
Mhm.
Got punished.
But
I
DS
think
up
we
34
are
right
also
now.
just seeing the strengths of DS's Mogi capabilities.
Yes, they're very
knowing how
aware.
knowing how to capitalize from their position.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting how well DS are playing as a team when they're all very Mogi oriented, I would say. at least in the ratio of like how many events they play, compared to how many boards they play.
Yeah, PL is definitely a very solid CT team, but sometimes they are lacking some general game sense.
I
And I
wouldn't.
think
Well, I don't know.
more
I wouldn't really
so.
say that.
Well, I mean compared to maybe not game sense, but more so overall
Like general theory.
solidness.
I think they just haven't had things going their way for the first couple races.
At least they've got a track pick now.
Like-
Of course.
Yeah. We got their alone and incomplete. Lucas has like second or third worldwide on this.
Yeah, something
Don't
like
think
that.
it
As well as the
matters
fact
much
that
for online, but he can probably do the big cut for free.
as well as
Winter gets bumped off
this track
pretty
is
badly.
this
Echo
track could
opting
be
for
a
the mega
very
cut.
big noob
Oh,
filter.
and destroys
Trying to schlag
Budog.
as well. Good play.
Pretty huge, but doesn't manage to hit somebody.
Mellow is going for
Mello
the
going
big
for the full cut, failing it. That sucks, but Barrow makes it anyway.
cut. Usually online, I just opt for the mud cut.
Yeah. I think what kind of sucks about this track is that all the cuts are involving mushrooms, so if you get a star, you're just kind of screwed. And that's what happened with Winter,
Yeah.
who got 2 stars.
Well, no, you can do the mud, like both. Mud
Yeah,
cuts.
the mud cut, but like
one
the
in the
ending cut
house
as well.
or whatever
So.
it is, and then the one on the mushroom section, you can just go on the mud and
Not
cut off
exactly.
less, but it's still faster.
Yeah.
Not
The-
exactly sure why Echo is chaining this shroom.
Yeah. Probably to back because
It looks. I think DS started first, so he's probably just trying to pull blue.
yeah. That and if like they break
Ugh.
away, like they only
might
have one
also
person
just-
to focus on.
Might also not be as confident in the cut.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Always
Yeah,
risking a
2, 3,
chance on
4.
the TC though.
We see Johnny going forwards.
And Echo's
Doesn't seem to
chaining
be trying to
more.
drop a
He's
star,
definitely
so-
trying to pull blue.
I do think that Johnny has. Which could be really powerful, but then again, there's a lot of mushrooms and boost panels which kind of keep you at a high speed, even when shocked, so we'll have to see.
It looks like Bali's waiting at the end to try and maybe drop a star for Vi.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll make a big difference, but all matters.
Mello fell in the cut again, which kind of sucks. Looks like it's just going to be a simple 2-3-4-5 for PL.
Shock, I don't
Unless
think can really
DS
change
take that
anything at
ending
this
cut
point.
right there.
Nah, they're too far
Yeah,
ahead.
2-3-4-5.
Just a simple 2-3-4-5, yeah.
Pack was very spread that
That was a
track.
very interesting.
And
Looks
I-
like they TS Winter on the ending strat as well.
Kind of looks like a I don't know this track very well
Right.
pack split
Yeah.
to me, but
I mean, which
This
is
track-
fair. This track is new and it's
very
it's pretty tough.
very interesting. Yeah.
You have to you have to play it a lot to understand all the different cuts.
Yeah, 100%.
I would probably be one of the people gone in last. I'm not a fan of this track. So PL got their winning race, got their shock.
Yeah.
Only down 21 now. And
Yeah.
they're 2-3. Trying to think of the 2-3 tracks. There's GBA BC4, Glimmer Express Trains, Hell Pyramid,
Like Castle of
Remember
Time
a
as
Solar
well.
Edition. Oh, Castle of Time, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the classic
It's
one.
probably the best 2-3 track.
Mm.
It's pretty long though.
Yeah, 100%. Probably going to depend on how confident the baggers are, because there are a lot of hidden level
Looks like
strats
they're
on
looking
that
for
track.
Glimmer, yes.
Yeah.
Echo
That-
was TTing this in our call earlier.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
I think he is pretty consistent at that one shrimless red block. I don't know if we'll see him vote for it, but
Oh yeah, that's an
if he
interesting
does, that'd
pick.
be
We do also see a mech factory from Bali coming out.
Ooh, this track sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They're picking a different new track. Guess it's just reference.
This track is a kind of infamous for both how much of a reset track it is, and also how annoying it can be at times.
Yeah.
This track is definitely just lap one oriented. Unless you get a shock somewhere throughout the race. Lap one pretty much decides the race.
Yeah.
And
Once
if
they
you
get
get trip
bombed,
shrooms per set, or
backing
even
two
like
of
a
PL.
golden or something,
no,
and just
yes,
break
well,
away, You can keep your lead. Once you're gonna get Shroom 4.
That might actually
And nobody in top 3 are taking cut.
So this is gonna get him into first, which is gonna be huge because
super
PL
powerful
would have been top 2 otherwise.
Oh no, he only gets into second, so he might be able to get redded.
Only in second.
Yeah.
Or fibbed.
If Virox take the
building up.
We might see a niche snipe over
We're gonna
here.
be seeing.
No, I doubt it.
I know it's tempting.
He probably wants that Shroom in second.
Yeah. Oh, that's an
Blue
interesting.
Winter gets scared by the blue.
Let's swap over because that seems to be an interesting battle. Oh!
And Echo gets a 6 snipe off Ton. He's still first.
Not anymore.
This is gonna be absolutely huge if his teammate behind him is gonna have a Shroom.
Yeah, I mean, if Ton doesn't get a Shroom, then he's kind of
3 of DS. His teammate behind him definitely has some good items for the cut.
Yeah, 100%.
Fib tight, make it.
I don't think that fits.
That real faster?
Oh, I guess it is.
Interesting. Our other POV Winter is holding up through the cut right now.
Yeah, we'll have to see how much that gives him. Looks like he's
PL
gonna
is still gonna be top 2, but he's 3-4 with Ton.
Yeah.
I think we do see Johnny.
Oh, but insta-fib looks like
right now.
Yeah.
Just use the Shroom.
I'm not sure how much.
It looks like both backs are stuck on the strat right now.
Johnny and Bolly are sitting at the bonk.
One of them got
Johnny
hit,
just
so...
spun it.
Yeah.
I don't believe
I think they just tried to get him off the bonk.
I think it's safe to assume no one has right now.
Yeah.
Because if he's spinning out, then he's gonna be hit by a star.
Now that might not matter too much because DS is in 3-4-5.
Yeah, if I were Winter, I might chain this Mega here just to try and pull a blue. No.
You're actually gonna
dodges the POW at least.
Oh, he gets a Shroom out of Nyx as well, so that's gonna be able to allow him to catch up into second at least. Oh, but he fails it.
Cut is pretty,
yeah,
that's what I did in D1 semis. That Mega cut is pretty tough. You have to release the MT at the right time to make it.
And I think this is just a pretty safe top 2 for PL right now.
Yeah, unless a last second shock, which could happen, but...
Yeah, if DS pulled shock here, it would have been completely different.
Yeah.
Both Mellow and Winter had Megas, like, at the cut.
Yeah.
They TS PL on the cut, they get their Megas. Be a good race, but...
Looks like a top 2 6-8 PL.
Yeah. That bonk for the baggers is pretty toxic. I don't know if they run their second bagging lap or not, but Bolly and Johnny were just sitting at the bonk killing each other, so nobody caught up.
I think Johnny actually might have been holding shock until the end of the race.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
No, he didn't, because Bolly hit him, like, I think at the end of lap 2.
No,
so,
I mean...
Unless he pulled, like, midway through lap 3 or something.
No, I mean, like, at the very end.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting that there wasn't much spot changes, just because anyone who took cut kind of got hit out by PL's top 2. So it actually turned out to be quite a good running track.
Was huge, and then Echo made a good snipe on Ton to keep his lead.
Yeah. But PL are gradually crawling back up to DS, so if they keep up the momentum...
That wasn't a huge race, though.
No,
they only won that race by 5. I was expecting a bit bigger.
Although it is understandable.
They still got first.
DS was for sure in a far better place to win that race than PL was, but I hope this could change the momentum in favor of PL to keep the match a little more closer.
Yeah, I think that end of lap 1 sequence was really impressive. Like, that was the moment that
was
changed
the biggest turning point of that race.
100%. Mystic Tangle.
Isn't Alpine Peak a 2-3 track? Or did it get updated?
I think first start's tight.
Okay.
If that's what you mean.
So
yeah. I think that's just still trying to abuse that start spot respawn strategy. And it does come into effect here, hopefully.
Yes.
Which is quite unfortunate to DS, yeah.
Like you were saying, the snowballing.
I think inevitably we're going to see PL dropping for dodges a lot, just because they know that they can get so many shocks.
I don't think they would want to lap 1. Depending on the spots lap 2.
Yeah, it depends on the spots.
Lap 1 on this track, you just want to get as far ahead as you can.
Yeah. But
if you don't need shock, then that's like the better option.
Yeah.
Echo
And
being
in
very
general.
safe around that mega.
Yeah.
Oh, getting to shroom up into first. It's not going to be able to get greened.
Nobody took a fast enough cut to get ahead. Surprising.
Good wall trick. They're going to extend his lead.
DS are right behind him in 2-3 though, so he's gonna have to get crafty with some backs.
Gonna have to play safe for a little bit though. I'm gonna expect a back maybe first turn.
We're seeing Johnny get the first box in 10th there.
I'd put it on like the boost panel on this ramp there.
Yeah, maybe here.
If you put it on that ramp, I think you might have gotten both the
Ooh,
DS.
That's an
Oh,
interesting
that
target power
on
spot.
Ton, that was huge.
Yeah. Intentional or not.
Isn't able
It's
to
actually
break the
gonna-
red though, so Winter gets
And the
it
power red,
first.
actually.
Don't know whose POW that was.
I think that was a DS POW.
Yeah,
They got,
I think it was to target power first.
Echo
But-
midair, and then
yeah.
tried to get Ton and Winter on the ramp.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Echo had a fib. So Winter's
I would have
able-
expected Echo to still have the green. Don't know where that went.
Bomb up by Echo onto Winter.
Ooh, narrowly
barely
misses.
misses.
Yeah.
This is actually gonna be a pretty bad spot for PL, but
Yeah.
I can't. The minimap for me is a little too.
Oh, and then we see the
pixelated.
first
Can't
shock
see who's
because of
in-
that.
Yeah, there's the first
First
shot.
shot coming out, Lucas dodging a Bill.
Yeah.
DS
Bill
were
is
top 3 before
huge.
that shock, so they definitely needed to use that one early. That was a good call.
Ooh,
Echo
and
just
I don't-
spamming
spam
POW,
pow,
target
yeah.
powing all of DS on that one turn.
Yeah, very nice reaction time.
And I don't think it's a
Gets Lucas a
bad
big break
assumption.
now.
Yeah.
Don't think it's a bad assumption to make that we're gonna probably be seeing a second shock somewhere in the
Oh,
middle
absolutely.
of lap 3.
Echo got TC4 behind Winter, and yeah, that's Mellow.
Yeah, looks like it's a lost cause for him.
Yeah, it's not gonna be passable.
Might be able
but
to
maybe you
like
could cheese a
pull a
mega.
Mega 4 or something. No.
Ooh, he does get
The
triple
bread
reds
is
though,
so
so he
good.
might be able to do some damage there, actually. Yeah.
This might be worth calling into set here to prevent if they have shock, that is.
I think
I
first
don't
that's
think
too
so.
big
I
of a
can't
break.
particularly-
Lucas
Yeah.
is too far ahead. There's
Yeah.
there's no point. They just told to dodge at the end.
And Winter takes. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's Winter and what's it called? Mix US kind of looks similar.
I
Yeah,
don't
but Echo
think-
with the Mega, so we're definitely gonna see him.
And he's holding
uh,
it.
Yeah, we're gonna see that being used soon.
I'd imagine they TS on that one big ramp
Another target pack comes in.
because
You might see
that target shock places you at the very beginning of the big ramp.
Yeah.
somebody getting bombed.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
there's the
dodge.
shock.
Opts just to
They
go into the
TS?
Mega and call it there because he's gonna hit bananas, which is fair.
ATS Bally. That's huge.
No. Maybe some cheeky
That-
greens off this ramp. There,
I think we're still
Yeah.
seeing DS in 2-3.
but 1-4 for PL, which is good.
Yeah, these 1-4 spots seem pretty cemented. Don't see any realistic snipes happening.
And Nyx US is in
Last
5.
turn.
Yeah.
Echo's trying to back around. Oh, Ton also.
Oh,
Ooh, that blue could actually been.
I respect
pretty
the
cool.
play.
Yeah.
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 Is that even a win? I'm not even sure if that's a winning race for PL.
Did
1-4-5
PL
is
get
winning, I
bombed too?
think.
It was 1-4-6.
Ooh.
1-4-6, depending on their bottom spot and bagger point. I think it's like winning by.
No, that
might be
that's
winning by
losing.
1. Oh, they got 8.
DS 1 by 1.
Yeah.
DS 1 by 1. Even if very close though.
PL keeps getting away with some of these things. They have really been throwing away some of these opportunities so far.
I think it's alright. They were probably just hoping for some shocks at the end, but just didn't pull any dodges to make use of them. Like Echo, I'm pretty sure was the only person dodging that shock.
Yeah, but also
it could have been like 1-4-5-6 gone if the rest of them had dodges, or when they originally called when Lucas was in Bill, like because they were all gone except for Echo. I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
in bottom
yeah.
4, so they
I
just
mean-
didn't really have.
I
luck
mean
on their
more
side
so in
that race.
the rest of the race, because I don't feel like pack should have been so far spread. So I think we
it's
could
pretty
have. I think we
typical for
could have.
Alpine Peak to have like top spots broken.
Yeah.
I think we could have seen Echo in a little bit closer with that mega, maybe getting a top 2. But
I think at least with Alpine, I think
guess we're
it's kind
seeing-
of in the top spots. It's whether you get a shroom or not. Is whether you're going to be in
I
the
think
top.
he was
He's
planning to
getting
call that
marble
shock off
towers.
ramp, but he
Yeah.
just hit the mega, or hit the nano, so he had to call instantly. So they didn't know.
Ooh, Echo burning out.
Echo burning out.
burning
Let's
out.
switch to a more active
Whatever spot that
POV.
was. And I'm pretty sure this is a good track for. Oh no, this is the PL track. I forgot.
Yeah, this
I was
is the
thinking it might have been good
classic.
for DS because like Mello is friends with Laddie and Alan, who were top 2 on this track.
Is this
Oh,
rib
interesting.
gonna
But
get off?
Lucas loves this track. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
Winter's just trying to get a shrimp for the cut, chain as many boxes as he can.
I think Lucas has a lot of
Not gonna
consistency
be
on
able
this
to get
track.
it this lap.
So
I don't think Lucas is gonna be hit out of first.
no. Ooh,
Well,
I didn't even know there was a
took
ground
cut
star.
and-
Ground star.
I didn't even know that
Ground
was a
star.
thing.
Echo also got the ground star in another POV.
Yeah.
Don't see that every day.
Yeah, oh, PL already in top 2. Boodog taking cut. Ton as well, but not quite to get into top 2.
Looks
Probably
like
just
a
not as familiar
T-Pow.
with this track.
I can't tell if that was
Yeah, that's
a
pretty
late
good.
DS call or otherwise.
I
but
assume that was a DS call, but it did not
it
end
just
up
kinda failed.
working. Oh, Winter going places.
Let's look at the bagging battle. It looks like Johnny's just started going forward, which might.
Oh, that's
Gives
gonna be
insight.
huge. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna be wanting to use this early. I think they're gonna have to wait for lap 3.
But he also looks like he just went forward to get to the set. Maybe he's not consistent with this strategy. I can't really tell. It looks like he's shrooming.
I think he is shock. I don't think there's any reason for him to have done that.
Yeah,
Could just be an easy top 2 call into Cannon.
yeah.
Or mid spots. Echo's holding a star though. Yeah, it's definitely top 2.
Yeah.
That was a good There was a target power attempt recently which we didn't catch up on, but it looks like KL handled it really well with like keeping top 2.
And just see how comfortable they are on their
Yeah.
own track pick.
If PL have shock, it's going to be a classic top 2, and Echo dodges in
It's gonna
6th.
be right here.
Activate.
No,
No, they're
Nope.
gonna opt to
They definitely
hold.
don't
I guess
have,
Echo's
yeah.
gonna be taking cut with his star.
and it looks
It's
like
all
Yeah,
there.
that's probably. Well, they might just call it the very end. I don't
Yeah,
think they
that's
would
true.
call when Echo's in cut.
Well, that would TS
DS
DS in the off road.
I don't think he's close enough for that to work really. Maybe if he calls it a little early.
Yeah,
but
maybe
you
they
also don't
didn't-
know if they have dodges up.
maybe
there,
they didn't
too.
want to risk getting third in Cannon.
Yeah, it looked pretty close. So that might have been the case. Yeah, Echo going around the cut. They're just calling at the end.
I guess another
Gotta watch out for the ground greens.
another consideration is that one of them is holding blue. Yeah, there we see it.
Winter is just doing a freestyle right there.
There it is.
Yeah, I think
Hope
Echo
shrooms. It's gonna be
could
easy
possibly
top
get
3.
third.
Kill
first.
him. Aw.
Gonna have to watch out for the marble.
It's
Yeah.
like Boodog got a little owned off that one ramp, but still keeping top 3.
I think
That's
that was
huge
I think that was a
for
disconnect. I
That's
don't mind. I
huge.
just didn't
That's
see
huge
next.
momentum.
Yeah, top 3-6.
Yeah.
And they're getting 9 because Johnny ran away too.
I think that makes it about even now. Top
So,
3,
good
6,
race.
so-
Yeah.
They just kept their top 2 for pretty much the whole race. And DS were not able to break into that. Even when they did, like Tonta cut lap 1, but they were just too defensive of their top positions for Taunt to be able to make any moves.
I feel like
Hit
a
out.
race like
And that
this
target
is.
pow.
I feel like a race like this is what especially highlights PL's consistency and overall solid nature.
Yeah, I think the fact is that PL know exactly what tracks they're good at, and they're confident that they know what to pick in certain scenarios.
Yeah. Although
They're
when they're taken out of
three
their
now.
comfort zone, that's gonna be really tough for them,
Yeah,
which we have seen before.
Well, they
But
came back on some of the DS track picks.
I mean they're good CT players. They've been around for a while, so they have a lot of experience.
They're up
on those
6
tracks.
now. I would expect Wario Stadium if Echo's in first, but I don't know what they'll pick when Lucas and Boodog are top 2.
Yeah, I
Looks
think
like Wario Stadium anyway.
I think Wario Stadium's actually interesting because it's kind of a simple track, but to drive it well, it's kind of difficult. And I think if you're starting like in a top 3 spot, then if you're good at driving all 3 of you, then you're gonna just gradually break away, and with not much room.
Yeah.
That's
The beginning is just
take
a little
advantage of.
tough with all the lag.
Yeah, 100%.
Gotta watch out for like being bumped into the wall or just overtaken.
There are a lot of powerful back turns as well.
Mystic Tangle and Celestial Ruins from DS. which are both pretty solid resets. Celestial Ruins, the rogue. I think that's mellow pick.
I can hear Pringle cheering in the background right now.
He is top 3 on this track on 3 separate Wiis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Echo
burnout
brings out in
from
second the
Echo.
tactical burnout. Go for Bill.
100%. That's the
Isn't
only
he missing
solution.
the box?
So let's get the box. Still tactical. He doesn't want to risk a TC.
Yeah. 2 shrooms in third here is huge. You just simply take putt and hold the other shroom, and you're having a
Yeah.
guaranteed breakaway if nothing bad happens.
Lucas likes time.
Yeah, that's a
which
very
is
nice
good,
flag.
But
He does end up being itemless, so Winter is just gonna be able to
nah,
draft.
he got a
Oh,
box there.
he actually did get a box.
It's a pretty solid spot for Winter now.
Yeah,
I don't
100%.
expect the spot to change very much this race.
Interesting. He's
Oh,
using the
Jesus,
shroom. I
shroom,
think it's
that's-
because PL is in second.
I-
He
So
doesn't
yeah,
want
his
to get
teammate's
ready.
holding blue.
Play.
Yeah, that too as
Even
well.
if he is holding the blue, I don't think that's the play.
No, I think he just wants to try and back the other team.
Yeah, or just not get rid of. There's a lot of long straights on this track.
Yeah.
We see PL in 10th right now. Johnny making a comeback. in the
Echo,
back end
I don't think he's hit a single box this entire lap.
That's gonna be pretty rough considering.
Looks
getting
like,
blind spot boxes is very important on this
Okay,
track.
I-
I think PL has shock because Echo just dropped for dodge. So I'm expecting it to happen here.
Oh,
I
he
think he
did?
just slowed down to try and make sure he got a box, to be honest.
I mean, it could be that. It's
Maybe.
kind of difficult to
I
get a
mean,
box
he
there.
did. He does end up
If they
pulling a
have, they're
star.
calling in this cut because Winter's gone in first.
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
have, they also want to use here just because you can't do the bagging strat without respawning. So
Yeah, Johnny's stopping
Easy
right there,
to-
calling.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, right here.
There it is.
Lucas dodging
Lucas
in a mega.
and Echo dodge. They had to call that shock right there. I didn't realize they were bottom 4. but
Yeah.
Gonna get
Top 2
into
now.
top 2 right now.
Also
Gonna be
allowing
hard
Winter
to
Johnny at
has
the
top.
a
same time.
bomb. He could probably throw it up at the thwomp right there to do some damage. Yeah,
Gonna be hard to break this top 2 without shock.
it's back rated.
Winter getting
Yeah.
backroaded.
I want to see what Winter does with this bomb.
Echo
Seems like
throwing
it's
a red up at Lucas.
I think I see
Lucas
Johnny
dodged.
still
Good
in.
job, Lucas.
I think that's still Johnny in 10th right now.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the reasons why they use this so early. Because if they're in 10, they're just guaranteeing for them to not be able to catch up. Even if they don't
I
get
think
shock, it's
Molly
very
just
quickly.
sits at the set right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. He's chaining
He's-
a 9.
Johnny just jumped off.
Oh yeah,
Molly
he
got
got Bill.
golden,
I
it's
think
like-
Bolly recognized that and started goldening up to try and catch up. But it didn't work out.
Race is looking very dire for DS right now.
Yeah.
They just got a spam shot for Virox. Activate. Oh.
Looks like Johnny started going forward.
Is that
Not as just set
that's
as well,
is that,
so...
is that PL top 4?
Yeah, I think
no.
it is.
Nyx is in
bomb
last.
coming up.
Oh, okay.
Not
It might be a
getting
call
to-
into
So
set here.
DS is in second then, 1-3-4.
It might be a call into set. Oh, never mind. They're top 3.
No shock.
Ooh.
I don't think it's gonna come.
No.
Yeah, it looks like a 1-3-4-5. I stand corrected.
That's it really looks like the momentum is highly shifted into PL's favor.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just,
Yeah, I think it's just the shock difference. DS were getting shock the first couple races, they won. Then
Yeah.
Johnny's getting shock.
I think if there was no
last two
shock
races,
in
they're
these
winning.
races, it's super close. I think literally the only factor for a lot of it has been who gets shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PL absolutely needed that shock too. They were bottom 4 when they used that shock. But they just shifted it around real nice.
We haven't seen many tracks that don't particularly revolve around shock. We've seen a lot of tracks with big cuts, and if you use your dodges around those cuts, then you're just guaranteed to get into a top 3 spot.
And Skyline Avenue.
Yeah, I mean Skyline's like the only exception.
So top 2-4 again, and I think Echo's in first now. So they're definitely not going anything other than Wario Stadium.
Yeah.
These are like the quintessential Wario Stadium spots. Get the draft off in 4th. Bump
Both of these
3rd.
teams, I think, burning most of their signature tracks. In
Yeah,
match one.
I think DS are picking Ribbon Road to try and get the momentum back in their favor.
Yeah.
I can see Ribbon Road going very bad for one of either team.
I think it'll literally revolve
think
around
we
on
played-
who risks going for the cut lap 3, and if they do risk it, do they make it?
Yeah, the cut is free with a shroom on lap 3.
Yeah,
But
We do actually see the traffic coming in.
yeah.
Most of this, the start, most of lap 1 does not actually matter that much on this track.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
until the
off-road.
end. If
kind of throw
somebody's, if Echo's able to just pull off the strats.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to see how confident
Yeah.
PL are feeling about the shortcuts, because if they take it, then fair enough. But they might end
Went
up not
for the
going for it.
trick flip ramp.
Yeah, that's risky. Makes it anyway.
Guess he knows the cycles. Ooh, that's gonna be a
PL
big
is
mistake from DS.
in 10th as well.
Somebody's taking the off-road cut. I can't see who that is. That's Ton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Actually, just running it up now.
Yeah,
Might
PL
be
gonna have
very-
to be aware of the TC as well.
I'm gonna assume PL's gonna be chaining for blue at this point. Oh, Ton getting himself in air. I'm not sure why. And Winter
Oh,
actually
and
on
probably
the
might have a
failing.
FPV pulling.
shroom, possibly. Echo failing the cut.
Oh.
And
No, he
Winter's
didn't have a
doing blue
shroom,
and
he,
failing.
This,
Yeah, Winter was.
this
He
might
just
be,
wanted to take his item so he didn't get hit out.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And it looks like
Echo has a mega
Johnny's
inside.
going forward with Borley, like, I don't know. One of them has shot. That's all I know. And PL with in bottom 2.
Yeah, it
and
looks.
one of them at least has
Yeah,
a dodge.
PL
Yeah,
had
there it
shock.
comes.
Bali dropped a start
Oh,
for Ton
yeah.
in first.
This
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Echo dodging in a mega.
Yeah. And here we see like how powerful the off-road is, even if it's not the typical shroom cut.
Hack
it
is a
saves
lot closer now.
Yeah.
Ton is
That's
opting to go around that one strat.
Yeah,
there.
they could take
Might
advantage
start-
of it.
Might not be big yet.
Oh no, he opened up the right. Which is fair enough.
I don't know if this shroom saves enough time to beat Ton here at the end.
No, it definitely
I'm
won't.
not sure. I'm not sure if Nyx is gonna.
I think
don't think
securing
Nyx is gonna be able to beat
securing
him.
2, 3, 4 though, when they're up already with like what, 2 races left, so
Good Nana attempt.
yeah.
It looks like 2, 3, 4, 6, which is
Yeah.
definitely
That's-
what EL would hope for on the DS track, the signature track.
Yeah, even though they're
Definitely,
not
very
attempt at the
solid
end was
salvage
nice, I don't think it was
from-
gonna do anything.
What position they were in.
Yeah, I mean, all PL need are these small races to keep their lead ahead, and even if it's losing by a little bit, they just want to keep their lead at like around 20 to 30. So
Especially if DS is picking like their best track
Yeah,
and you get a winning
100%.
race on it. Even if it's not that big, still pretty like that's just what you want if you're winning this war.
Yeah, because DS has to now make up about 25 points in the last 2 races, which can always be kind of scary.
yeah, it's
I
definitely
guess-
daunting.
I don't know what else they pick. Like Banished Keep here.
I mean, it's kind of interesting
Or
because it's
1,
like
5.
depends how you want
I
to
think
play it,
Banished
because
Keep could work with
36
this
is 36 is quite a big lead. So it depends. Do you want to pick your best tracks in like desperation, or do you want to save your tracks and just hope that you get a good race on some of your weak
That's
tracks?
true. I hope for Jungle Jamble in that case.
Yeah.
Toad
100%.
Raceway, Jungle Jamble.
I mean,
I think at this point you just pick tracks. Yeah, I think Glimmer is a good pick.
other
Just a
I am
very
melting.
It's a pretty balanced track. It's hard to see any big races happening on that.
It's
when-
also good for 2-3, which is their spot.
that too.
Yeah, melting's interesting because I know that PL were kind of dreading the melting pick. So if they're up by this amount, then they might be kind of excited to see it get picked. In the hope that
I hope
if they
PL
keep it,
just
then they
block the
test
cut.
it. Yeah, I mean that's all they really need to do, and then they keep their spots.
This could be a very important. This is probably the most important race for
Oh,
DS
absolutely,
of the
yeah.
whole war. You're gonna have to clutch up right now.
I could definitely see him top 4ing this race though, because PL I don't think they're nearly as confident on this track.
Yeah,
Oh, Echo spamming a shroom. That's
yeah, that must
Maybe
have been
was hoping
accidental.
for like a Nana or a Green or something just to get mud early.
Ooh,
Unfortunate.
that bomb.
oh, barely avoiding the bomb.
We see
Green
Winter
now, but-
pull triple shrooms in fourth, which is very lucky.
This is gonna be
Oh,
oh,
don't
back from
on
Echo
the
there.
head.
yeah. That's actually pretty
Oh,
significant of a bet.
And Winter taking a
Yeah,
bit of a
Winter
sus
kinda
cut
failing.
right there.
Yeah. Not getting any spots with that.
Now the kind of the moment of truth. If anyone fails this, it's kind of over for them, especially in a war setting.
Yeah. Just the consistency
Look
of the
out,
Shroomless
Fireball.
is gonna decide the whole race, I believe.
Echo takes a very weird Shrimless, but it works.
Yeah, Virox
Gains,
fails though. Oh, but he's
Virox failing.
dead.
Oh!
Goodbye,
Oh!
Echo.
He does
Winter
target
got, I
pow.
think, a golden pout out of him too.
Yeah, he does target pow Winter slightly, regardless.
I think
Oh,
he pulls him
they
in
got
instead.
a couple
that
of people
top-
off with the
is
pow as
that-
well.
I can't see who that is in first. Is that I
No,
think
the
that's PL though.
minimap's very difficult to read on this map.
I think it's a DS top 2, if I were to guess.
That would be
Well,
a
that would make
DS
it a
top
DS
3.
Yeah, DS top 3. This is massive
Oh, it
actually
is,
because
yeah.
I think at least top 2 have a good enough break to where they're not going to get caught up with the shroom cut, and if they do make the
Yeah.
shroomless, then they're just guaranteeing top 2 basically. Especially since it's a
That
sitting
target
trap.
pow was huge on that
Yeah.
turn skip. It got 2 PL off. And
Here,
Echo's
do you
falling
have-
off in last right now, so...
Can you see right now what the situation is with Shock?
Well,
I
it
think they're
looks like
both
it's
just
sitting.
sitting there still.
Yeah.
Johnny just jumped off.
Mellow or Winter opting not to take the little cut.
I think
Maybe
it might even
doesn't
be
know
top
about
4. Yeah, it is top 4 for DS.
Yeah, it is right now.
This is looking massive.
Winter's just trying to back them,
And it looks like
keep them back there.
Bolly's going
I think it
forward.
might be worth. Oh, yeah.
Either
if he
that
is,
or
then
he.
this is kind of.
Yeah, it looks like he's
this
sitting
might
with
be
Shock
a
at the
deal
end.
done.
Yeah.
Oh, did DS top 2 failed,
What?
And there's a blue.
and the blue comes out.
Actually, I think it was
What?
it was only
Echo
one
has
of
a
them.
star in 4th now. Hello.
Huh?
Oh well. And
Oh,
Winter-
and Winter
oh
is
my
just-
god!
Yeah, he got the beam corner thing. This
Dang.
is a shambles.
Echo predicting
they
the
could
monkey strap?
TS the on that turn right there. I think that's why Echo used the star just to try and avoid the TS.
Yeah.
I think he was.
There's going to be a desperation shot, I imagine.
They should have top 2 definitely should have gone for monkey strat. I know what they're doing.
I mean, yeah.
Echo going wide to avoid the backside.
I don't know how they got top 2 without the monkey strat. That's super lucky.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're so good at this strat.
Yeah.
Didn't even.
I think that's really interesting.
Even
that-
with whatever happened there, it's still gonna be a pretty decent race for DS.
I think that's super interesting with PL like dreading this track and DS being like known to pick this track, having like them fail quite a lot lap 2. It could have been
Yeah, I
nerves.
think the nerves probably just got to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just needed a huge race right there.
Yeah, so the pressure of keeping that spot is pretty daunting.
It might have even been worth for top 2 to even just go around the cut.
At
They
least
still got
They
probably.
still
They could have
get
blocked
top
it
2
too.
5-6.
actually, I think
That's still, I think, big enough for them to.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
They-
like
they
a solid
went out,
race.
they went
It's
out.
like
Yeah, they can
15
still-
or something.
Yeah, they can still win with like a regular race where they just outplayed the other team.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they
they won
need
by 15.
they need
They're
a
down
top
21 now.
3.
Oh well, 21 still needs like they're gonna require
top
some.
three.
I think they need
they're
top
gonna
3
require
6.
some luck.
Top 3 6 or top 3 7. I think it's the minimum. So
They're gonna need some back with this last race.
yeah, 100%. We're probably gonna see one of their favorite tracks. Not that I know what that is, but
I don't know if they want to pick one of their favorite tracks. They might just go like
we
one of their
seeing a
I
best.
mean,
Baby
it's not
Park?
it's not unfeasible.
No, no baby
It's not
park.
unfeasible, but at the same time, if you burn one of your best tracks right at the end,
Yeah,
it'd
that
be
would
like
that would
the
suck.
nail in the coffin.
It's kind of it's a big gamble, I guess.
I think GBA BC4 is a pretty solid neutral pick.
Yeah, perhaps Bolly is confident with the bagging strat on that one. I think that could definitely have some.
I think
influence.
that
Oh, yeah.
was a
I
call
feel like
out
that's
from
more of a
Bali.
Johnny strat, but maybe Bali's like a hidden bagging prodigy
Who knows?
and practicing the weird clip thingies.
No, this is yeah. We do see BC4 instead of Desert Fort. That's gonna be pretty influential for, especially for how DS is gonna play this race. I believe.
Yeah, 100%. We might see DS dropping for like a gold or something to try and break into the top spots immediately.
Yeah, they're gonna try Winter.
This
It's the
bomb
god
could be
item for this
massive.
set, dang.
Yeah. Oh, but he gets trailed.
Oh, but he gets hit out,
Echo.
never mind.
Yeah, DS in top 3 right now.
Yeah, this
Did he
is
throw it over the wall? Bomb did not come up.
DS already in top 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were hoping with that to just bump third into the wall there. On like the first straight. Didn't really
DS in
work,
top 3. This
but
is promising,
matter
even though
anyway.
it's like 30 seconds into a 3-minute track. It's still looking kind of promising.
There's a lot of boxes on this track too, so there's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 blues.
If we look at both baggers, they're both
sure.
racing to make the strat
If
as
DS
well.
can hold the blue and like pull shock, get a dodge right at the end, then it might just pan out.
I
Yeah.
think we are seeing quite a few PL members in mid spots. They're gonna have to be training for blue, I would assume.
I think Echo is definitely training for blue. He just spammed all his trip shrooms in
Yeah.
fifth.
I mean, they might also
I
just
think
be trying to
both
break into
baggers
the
are
spots.
still. I think Bali getting hit right now. Both baggers still at the set.
Yeah, they're still at this set.
Ooh, that's an unlucky backing item.
If only proximity TCs were on.
Yeah, those darn proximity
It's
TCs.
uncompetitive, Weexy. Not allowed.
Yeah, PL bottom 2.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough here.
And DS
this
is
position,
still top
especially
2,
with,
even
with
though there
no
was a blue.
certainty of getting shock.
Johnny
Yeah.
just made the strat.
Johnny did just make a shot.
and
That's
Bali
actually
just fell
massive.
off.
This might turn the
Johnny's not
tides.
opting to go the route with the most boxes when he's in 10th, though.
If they get
So-
shocked soon, then that.
Oh, he
wait, he failed this.
did something weird.
I think he failed the second part of
He's-
it.
He went.
Oh,
he's
no.
going forwards.
That's massive.
Oh, okay.
That's devastating, actually. And Echo on the other POV does have a dodge as well. So
We're gonna have to see. Maybe Johnny
Echo
make
went for
this
Bali.
strat. I think we might want to have to see Johnny make this strat for PL to even win the war. Maybe.
I mean, I think so long as Bowley doesn't make the strat, they just need DS not to pull, because I think the spots they're in right now they can't win. Like they
well,
need
PL's
some
bottom
massive.
3 right now.
No, Ton's in last.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Bali's been
And-
chaining for like
Oh,
this
yeah.
entire race, so
Wait,
if he doesn't like fall
some-
off or get hit out, I think
did
it's
someone
probable that he
DC?
could actually.
No one DC'd.
Nah, Boodog
Is-
got
is
hit
some-
out. Boodog's back
Oh.
there. He
I
might have
think
fallen off.
Ton has a TC. That's actually massive. I think that could be curtains. That's soul item.
It looks like Bali tried to bait Johnny. He might have shock right now.
Oh,
Yeah, Bali
Bali's
does have
running
shock.
forward. Oh my
Bali is
god!
shock.
This is gonna be a photo finish.
And then
When did you think
there's
to
a
go
blue.
after set? Yeah.
They opt to do a late cancel. I think
They
that
got-
gets
no,
next after set.
PL got into set.
Oh.
That
And
might
PL
have been a-
dodged.
Budog
PL
did dodge.
PL shock.
I guess it was. Maybe it was spammed.
No, I think.
Bali just ran away.
And there was a
from the
blue.
last set.
Pyrex just got blued. Yeah, that's curtains. I think that's a PL win. Match one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's that was really
That was
close until
a
the very last second.
I'm gonna watch that back to see whose shock that was, because I'm really curious.
That was definitely a DS shock because Bolly was running away. I think it was just a
didn't it
miscom.
dodge like to a PL though?
I think PL predicted it. I think it only dodged Budog.
I think
Fair.
maybe I think it would have been pretty fair for Budok to spread the dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, there were 2 blues at the end there too. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, there were.
Yeah, someone spammed a blue into
Oh
set.
yeah, Virox and Winter both.
I don't think it would have been enough anyway. But still, a pretty action-packed last race.
Yeah, you're right. That was a DS shock. So props to PL for
Wow.
predicting that and securing the win.
I think our prediction was kind of right about how the bagging paddle panned out. With it being kind
Yeah,
of
it's
even.
pretty like back and forth there.
But I think what was so interesting was the fact that like almost every race was completely influenced by the shock.
Yeah, I don't think there was a single like shockless race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So props to both baggers because they're definitely putting in the work.
Yeah. Making the matches interesting. Greatly.
We actually see the room starting just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first match was pretty good though.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
every
excited.
shock, like all the teams called their shocks. Maybe there were like 1 or 2 that weren't great, but pretty much every shock benefited each team like massively.
Yeah.
I also think that after like race 4 or something, the gap between both teams did not exceed like 30 points.
Yeah, I don't think maybe it did like at the
It
very
did
end.
at the start.
they, like,
but,
up
yeah,
41
DS
or
got
something?
3 big races in a row.
I think something else to comment on is how many of DS's good tracks were picked. I think PL didn't
that's
bring
what I was
out that
worried about.
many of their favorite tracks. There was Skyline, there was Marble. Yeah.
Bowser's Terminations. Who picked this?
Oh.
That was the entirety of DS,
Really?
actually.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe they know the little Shroomless strat, get the free run.
Yeah, 100%.
Going from Bill. Box 10.
Oh, gets the
We got
Gets
Bill. Sick.
Looks like a lot of people just died spontaneously.
Maybe Bali's on Shooting Star right now. He's doing the strat.
Oh yeah, that
I
must
think
be
we're
it.
gonna be seeing I think we're gonna be seeing most
DS
members running
Winter.
this track, but I guess
That corner
Winter-
cut is kind of tough.
it's kind of tough. Gonna have to.
I've seen
Gonna be pulling
BKT.
crews
Oh
here,
wait, no,
most
Eli's
likely.
BKT. Never mind. Second worldwide holder. Fail that cut many a time.
This is
Yeah.
this might actually, that mistake might actually be huge to the detriment of DS. I mean, shock always is gonna matter, and as well as
Shock
the
is
cut.
gonna be like, yeah, shock is just a gamble on this track. You're sitting at the first set.
Yeah, but at
I'm
least
pretty
shock's
sure
more
the
likely
checkpoints
due
are
to
completely
Bill being
flat,
pulled.
so it's not like you can even cheese a box 10.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure this race is already. I'm not sure what the spots are exactly, but I think this race is already looking
It's-
in favor of PL right now.
Yeah,
GS
100%.
are like all the bottom spots. pretty
Yeah, I think
much.
it's actually odd and even, so PL are 1357. But I think the
And
advantage there...
yeah, the advantage comes from Echo holding Bill mainly.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, he has a sense of security where he can just... At any point, he can just, like, bill into, like, 4th. And if they get shocked, then he's getting into a top 3 spot. Someone
It's getting
fell off, I think?
I don't
Y'all are
think it
sent
really
into
matters too much
bottom
there.
spots now.
We see,
Who was that also
Winter.
fell off?
Winter Goldening.
I
that
don't
was
know.
Virox. Virox isn't last now.
It's not gonna be able to get close enough to do anything unless he maybe pulls Shrooms here.
Ooh, a blue is
Pulls
massive.
Blue, coming out immediately, of course.
If PL have here, do they cancel the blue?
I don't think so.
I
No,
feel like
I
they might
I
want
think it's gonna
to.
be canon regardless.
I don't think anyone has
Cause-
anyway, so...
Yeah, I don't think so.
DS are 1-3 now. Spots have changed. It's
If
honestly
they're-
like surprising
Oh.
that
Nice back.
Ooh,
nobody
And DS are in top 2 now.
shocked with Echo holding Bill for 2 minutes.
if there's no shock, then this is.
I think
this is
Echo's
just
gonna
really
play
good for
assuming that there's no
DS.
shock and he's gonna bill out the cannon. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a shock now.
That's.
I think PL
that's a
triple dodge, but then
3-4.
Lucas
Gets
failed
powder out of
the-
cannon.
Yeah,
Powder
Lucas got
dodge.
target powered.
right after
Yeah.
the cannon.
That's still big though.
Yeah, Echo's in
Ooh,
first
Echo
now.
missing the box is gonna
Yeah.
get rated off.
Winter pulls a TC and gets redded. Looks like
Guess
his race
not.
is kind of over.
Unlucky.
Yeah,
Maybe switch
See ya
to
later.
Echo's POV.
yeah.
I guess yeah. Our POVs are making a CTL sandwich right now.
Yeah. Pretty boring, but I think we do see.
Someone might be coming ahead of Echo right at the end if they do the
It's
anti-strat.
really.
Nope.
I think someone did shroom ahead of Boodog. I thought they
really
were.
close.
I thought Boodog and Echo were right next to each other, so maybe Echo wheelie bumps Boodog unintentionally.
Yeah, maybe. That was a good bomb attempt too.
Yeah.
DS.
Would have been huge if that hit.
But yeah,
I would cry if I was Echo.
I don't think you would,
I
pal.
wouldn't even Wii off. I'd like sit DC the next race with my head in my
No, I'm
hands.
in the montage.
No, how could this happen to me? Oh, good race from PL, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
It's kinda
even,
maybe
but-
not as great as I thought.
Kind of an even race, but 1-4 is just a good starting spot to start in.
Yeah, they can draft on any track now.
Lucas getting powder out of cannon was actually so big.
Yeah, that was massive. Intentional or not, it was massive.
Never know. Maybe I feel like even without that shock, that target puck's spot is still pretty good.
Yeah,
And he failed the pow dodge, but even if he didn't, you're like in trick boost. You're on a super tight turn.
yeah. I doubt that's a call out. Like, yeah, target power out of cannon. But
But imagine if it was.
but it
I
could
think
be. So
maybe-
maybe we'll start seeing it
think-
implemented.
I feel like that shot could have maybe been held for a different spot. There's a lot of good TS spots at the end.
Nesby,
I think-
and Venom Snowstorm. Let's go.
Maybe we might see the glitch now. The glitches are allowed in CGP.
Yeah, allow glitches on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that one's like super hard.
Hey, that's cool.
Probably not. Let's go, and Venom. I don't think I've ever like seen this in a high tier war.
I don't
Other
think I've
than
ever
maybe
Definitely,
seen-
definitely not a
Let's-
finals for it
No,
at that.
Definitely. Nobody
So-
likes this track.
Yeah, this is a super like underpicked, underappreciated track.
I think it's underappreciated,
Um,
but it's definitely not overhated. Just no one remembers it. It's
Yeah.
pretty forgettable.
But it's the only E
Budok
track in the
has a
pack.
good time on this track, and he's had it for maybe like 2 years. I think Echo's recently taking a liking to this track too.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
But he
very
gets
nice
instantly
snipe.
hit
Nice
out.
snipe.
Sick green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DS getting into top 3 because of that. Actually, I think top 4.
Although I don't know how good any of these players are particularly at this.
It seems
Extract-
Clearly
Winter's
not
struggling
our,
with
this,
our
uh,
cast POV.
My bad, I guess.
He's never seen this track before. What is the sorcerer?
When did this get added?
There's a third secret track?
Oh, all players going options go around. Not particularly surprised.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
don't
going for the
think any
Shrimless
of,
is
the
risky.
top spots in the room are particularly like confident in that Shrimless thing. It only
Whoop.
stays like 0.8 or something like that.
PL are 5-6.
Ooh, that's a very nice
I'm
CC
gonna
pass.
Oh, getting.
Yeah, losing a
Nice to
shroom because
see.
of that. So
Echo. That's
gonna-
definitely huge because I think Echo is probably the one who's most confident on this track, other than maybe Boodog.
yeah.
Although we're still seeing PL in 4-5, so there's a
Yeah.
good chance we could be seeing Chaining for Blue.
Yeah.
Boodog
But
needs like a
they might
golden
be-
5 or something
Are they
to
gonna hit
Ooh,
out?
nice
Ooh,
snipe.
come back.
Boodog
But
gonna hit
no,
out. That's so. This
Winter's
is
just
really
been
bad for
holding
PL.
everyone back this entire race. He's been putting in God's work.
Yeah,
for
he was
this.
like, yeah, and Venom's my
team.
shit. Let's fucking go.
Never seen it before, never have to.
Winter
good.
actually playing the role of the brawler right now.
The brawler.
Ooh, almost getting red and green. Avoiding everything.
Interesting, he's not slowing down to hit the dog.
It doesn't matter. Boodog
Doesn't
just
need
banana
to.
anyway.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get redded right now, regardless.
I'm trying to see who could have
Or
shock.
Echo is.
I feel like Boshi going forward is a good indication.
Y'all are bottom 4 right now.
And
Yeah,
Echo
and
Shock.
Echo's in a dodge
Star.
and doesn't have, and there isn't a shock, so
Oh, Winter's back now. Yes,
Yeah.
we're top 3.
it's looking like
Ah,
ooh,
he
Nyx has hit,
shockless.
so
Oh,
and they spam
what?
shock too late. That must have been what happened.
Yeah,
but-
he definitely. Echo
Actually-
is definitely saying spam.
Actually, I don't know. It could have been DS's
No,
shock because Boshi was going
no,
forward,
that's-
and I think Winter called himself on the boost panel,
Oh,
and he gained a spot off of
if
it.
so, that's a really
Might have been it.
tight and impressive call.
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
niche play.
he did manage to gain a spot off that.
Yeah, I
But
think
I think
that's
the-
that's most likely a DS shock.
Yeah, but maybe
It's-
more likely is that it was a spam attempt just because of the fact that Echo was literally just in a dodge, and Winter was right behind him. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's a toss up. Only changed one spot.
Still a huge race for
DS
DS
just
though on
DS just running
the
that up.
niche PL track pick. Their secret weapon.
Yeah,
Everyone taking it safe.
maybe turns out that
Just
there was like
working out?
a spy on the inside of PL, and they
There's
extracted
a mole.
information to DS, and they all practiced in Venom, so they knew when it was picked. It was just over.
They gave PL their confidence lap 1 going around the Shrimless cut.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
and
they
then
don't get this track.
they
but they got to
all
run the whole
and then
time.
they all took the Shroomless cut lap 2 and 3.
Yeah, I think Virox might have been holding blue or something. I think he was in a mid spot. that
Yeah,
race.
there's quite a lot of boxes on that track, so I feel like a blue bit not being pulled is quite unlikely.
Oh, we see the
Danish
dog
Keep.
track coming
We see
out.
the classic Banish Keep. From,
Yes, the dog track.
yeah,
We're gonna be
No, we
seeing
get-
Ban K.
yeah.
Never say that again. This is Banished Keep. Ban
Yeah.
K is a clan tag. That's not the track.
What do you mean?
I'm quite interested to see if DS, which is basically Ban K, can work some of their magic.
Yeah,
But I think seeing
It's
as
gonna
this
be
track
a-
is so popular, I think all of these players are going to have a good understanding of how the track works.
Yeah, every single one of these players, as far as I know, are very well versed.
Both
at this
Echo and
track
Winter
the
pulling a golden
strats.
right behind each other. So
Yeah, this track is like picked in lounge, almost to like an annoying extent. Like maybe just don't pick it for one event, but
Oh, both players maybe hitting the thwomp, I think.
thwomps are pretty brutal on this track.
They're pretty big as well.
Good draft from Echo
Ooh.
first,
Not
and
gonna
he
Winter's
hit
off
flags
with
him
that.
from
He's
the front.
off.
That's huge. Winter was definitely just trying to force that line right there, but it didn't pan out.
Snipe
Yeah,
not
100%.
connecting. Not accurate enough.
unable to take cut.
I'm
which
getting
is
into
giving him
first.
first, yeah.
And Winter pulls Trip Shrooms in 6, with PL getting TC'd in 5.
He had to burn them all to avoid the TC though, which we didn't see on the stream, but
Block on
is
cut?
gonna.
Nope.
Oh, maybe he has shrooms.
he might have shrooms, yeah. I think that's the more likely output. Because there's so many
It's
shroom
just
shots on
gonna
this
be,
track, so he could have easily gotten trip shrooms in like
Ton-
6th and
Tons
taken
is
He
gonna
might,
be
I thought he might have
genius.
goldened up. If not, no. Trip Shrooms. Oh, there's a fib.
No,
there.
No, because we didn't see
Well, it might have
anyone
been
take
last
cut.
lap.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see the POV. Winter
Yeah.
got blue on the other POV. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. They
Been
might
holding this the whole race. Oh, Pow's coming
Had a good
in.
target
Pow.
pow
Yeah, it
onto-
looks like a target
Oh.
pow for
Yeah.
And gets
coming
green
from
for
DS.
it.
And
Huge
Winter keeping blue off the
Yeah,
track
that was 100% a DS call, keeping the blue and also target
Yeah.
pang echo.
was definitely Winter's call specifically.
Yeah.
Is that a PTV or something, or did someone fall off? I thought PTVs were gone now.
PTBs
I
are
think
gone,
somebody
I
fell
think.
off.
Yeah.
DS
Ow,
top 2
ooh.
though, they're probably trying to target pow on the cut there.
Oh, he gets
I don't know
sneakers off
about
with a
that,
little
Pow.
with a little corner hop.
I think that was a spam Pow.
No, they forced Tawn around the cut,
Oh, yeah.
but
Ah,
top
Lucas
2
did
are
die
still
because of
pretty
that.
far gone.
even if so, did not end up working out for Lucas specifically.
Yeah, I mean we do sort of see that DS are pretty good at this track, I guess. Or maybe just things worked out for
Okay.
them,
Oh, Echo only losing the spot to actually also a DS.
Whoa.
but...
member.
Ooh, but
Oh, yeah, watch out. Gotta know where those are.
And Winter still has his blue on him.
Echo going
Hold
for
it down the
Bill
fort.
or for a star?
it looks like Bolly
does that mean they
has,
have
because
shock?
Bolly is just not moving. He's completely stationary. And yeah, we see
Yeah,
Winter get
calling
shocked
it
into
to
set.
That's not gonna.
I think he
It's not gonna
TS'd
benefit
Lucas somehow.
PL at all. I don't think.
Yeah, I think that was a DS shock.
Has to be.
Yeah. Oh, but he
Oh,
fails
holy
it with a
fails
shroom,
this
which
at the
is
end. Won't matter much. Only lost like 2 spots off that.
yeah.
I think one
Both
to his
to
own
PL
teammate,
though,
but-
so
Every point matters.
Oh, both for PL. Dang.
yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
So that's a
Like a-
top 3 from DS
Yeah.
then, right?
yeah, looks like it.
So yeah, even though Winter failed the strat at the end, he held blue for like I think 2.5 laps. So can't really complain.
Winter's gonna be ending up getting the crumbs anyways that race.
Yeah.
Eating PL's dust right now. But yeah, this is the kind of momentum I was kind of talking about, and I feel like if DS just get a couple of their track picks now, they could easily start snowballing and keep winning races. I think that's what happened.
I think
I'm not,
something
I'm
else
not
for
entirely
top three.
sure. I'm not entirely sure if DS is holding their momentum. I think they just play every race very individually, whereas PL
Yeah.
is now on a downward spiral. Perhaps if things don't go their way, they're gonna have to step it up.
Yeah, I think
especially
DS have
something like
played-
Color Wonderland. They're gonna have to really
They're picking
focus up.
Yeah, we're seeing PL's quote unquote signature track, even in their logo. So we know that they mean business on this one. But
Yeah.
seeing one of their main
DS
tracks
have
probably
been
shows.
just destroying PL these last couple races.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is
Like
gonna
Winter
change it,
was
though.
huge. He slagged like pretty much all of PL on Venom, and then they just got to run on Banish Keep.
Yeah, I think the
But-
only thing that would have affected the race on Banish Keep was a shock, but it seemed that DS had that for
Yeah,
a while.
Bolly just was balling.
Yeah,
But this is a track where it's very hard to break away. I played
Yeah.
Emogi the other day, and we have like a 30-second break in top 3, but hopefully that does not happen in this war.
Guess who's in
That's
first
like-
challenge?
Once in a blue moon.
We're not going to be
close to
passing
passing
this
the TC.
TC. Most of these, this part of the race does not really matter.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think you
It's-
could
the
literally do whatever
posi-
you want
the
for lap
position
1
you're
and
in by
2.
the middle of lap 2 is when it starts mattering.
Yeah. But even then,
Yeah,
you can
there's
just take a
a
massive
giant
lap
golden
3.
cut at the end of the lap into the beginning of lap 2.
I think we're also seeing Johnny in 10th. That just
We
me?
see Winter pull a blue and throwing it out to hit Boodog, and I think that
Wait, where's Johnny?
Johnny's
Johnny?
off in 9.
Boring.
He lost
yeah,
four in
yeah,
9.
Johnny just
Oh,
died.
actually just seeing.
Bagging this track is
Volley.
pretty toxic because you have to just drive so far in the off-road to lose Bill.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a chance.
Volley kinda showing
Volley
who's
might already
boss,
have, might already have shock because he went around.
Yeah, 100%.
He went around.
Tana
the
and the Mega.
backwards cut.
Yeah, we're gonna see Shock come.
Yeah, lap
Yeah.
2 shot.
Two dodges, Virox and
And
Ton.
Lucas lost a star from that shock as well.
Yeah.
The pack is still quite close though. So if PL get like a golden at this set, star still works.
Or even just a lucky Shock 9 at the very end, which they could spam.
Yeah. Get like one of a mid spot to pull a blue right there.
Pip Shroom's huge for winner right now.
Yeah. Oh! That's a huge bomb,
Oh,
though.
nice bomb by Badog.
Good dog.
Yeah, that's a
And
good power
barely
call,
dodging that
allowing
pow.
to
That's
at least secure
It
first.
looks
that's
like
just-
top 2 secured for DS unless
No,
No.
Nick's
Oh, no,
Shroom's up,
Nick's
so it's gonna be a
coming
1-3-4.
probably trailing behind him the entire ending
Yeah,
section.
1-3-4-6. That's another good race from DS, and being able to hold like those spots from a good spot, even on such a luck track like that, I think is pretty impressive.
I think PL's gonna be needing another one of their track picks to turn the tides.
I don't know about PL. I'm sure that they're staying motivated, but I'm sure DS Call is buzzing right now. I'm sure they're cooking their heels and dancing around.
Yeah, Bali's like the hero right now, pulling all the shocks.
Yeah, he's definitely getting a crown roll icon after this.
It's probably like, thank you. I don't know what Bali sounds like.
Probably just like fear. No, I'm kidding.
So really cool.
So like this.
No, that's not what I sound like.
Alright, well, 1-3-4 DS. BC1 maybe?
Oh, GC and Yoshi circuit. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's a very nice track.
I think
Not
PL are
nearly
trying
as
to
good as the old version where there was like that one cut around the shell, but
Or where you could just drive backwards.
yeah, that one was pretty cool too.
I think PL are trying to pick a lot more flat tracks just because of like the interaction you have compared to like tracks like Banish Keep and
Yeah.
Melting, where it's mostly driving oriented. Like there's a few back spots, but it's
yeah.
mainly if you fail, you're dead, and if you don't, then
Yeah.
staying in your spot.
I
GC
think-
and Yoshi
I-
is like it's pretty flat, but at the same time there's some like depth to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there
It's
is some
just
technique to
Like
driving it.
a good consistent track.
Yeah,
I think this track could be huge for PL. They
Yeah.
definitely have advantage on some more simpler tracks.
Yoshi
where
Circuit
the
is great for
fundamentals
keeping
really
the spots, like mixing up the spots immediately because of the tunnel, the little trick cut right at the start, similar to like Gardens.
Box 6.
The golden
Gotta
is
be
massive.
golden. That's
Go!
perfect.
Run!
The oh, okay.
He's running like the wind right now. But Winter also pulling shrooms.
Ton getting
Gonna be a
Ton
break.
actually
Echo's
getting
going around the tunnel path.
DC'd.
Yeah, that's sensible.
Everyone's going around the tunnel? What?
They're scared.
It doesn't save too
Okay.
much. I don't actually know how much it saves, but not enough.
That
I
saves a
think it's
decent
like a
bit.
solid second or something.
Oh right,
It's at
fair
least
enough.
half a second.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of back potential, at least for DS, and
Yeah, but
Echo just
none
doesn't
of
really
PL
need
went in
to.
there. I might have gone up if I was
Winter's gonna be
DS.
wanting to.
That's a good snipe attempt.
Yeah,
Winter's gonna
PL.
be wanting to
shrooming
chain as
up
many
into-
boxes as possible, even if it is a TC.
Yeah, I think Boodog might have had trip shrooms for golden there.
Oh,
That's like
shock
a-
immediately coming out.
I think
Probably DS.
early shock from
No,
the
it's a
DS,
PL. It was a PL shock. Johnny was just not using anything.
Mellow
Oh.
dodge. Did he not?
Yeah, that was weird. I don't actually know what that was. It might have been spammed even because Johnny just went past a set
Oh,
and he's in 10.
yeah, could have very well been spammed.
That power's huge.
Top dodge. Oh. Maybe Trip Shrooms 4?
Yeah, that's a
Shroomworks
very
was
lucky pull.
Yeah.
Gonna be able to at least contest Boodog.
Boxes in 4, you're bound to pull a shroom at some point.
Yeah.
Hope you don't get backed here though. No.
Yeah, he's right up next to Boodog now. If you can take Boodog out, and then maybe I don't know, get a snipe on Echo or pull a blue.
I mean, he might even go for the tunnel shot if Boodog doesn't. Oh no! Oh, a
No,
bomb
I
is
guess
massive
nobody
if he
knows
can
how
get
to
the
do
right
it.
angle.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, he kind of throws it away.
That was a good time.
That's a good pal though, but he kind of fails.
That's
yeah, but that turn is
just completely
really...
mudder.
Although I think
Boodog.
I think he.
Oh wait,
blue on Echo.
there's a blue.
Yes,
wait, what?
Two.
Oh, the bomb!
And
he gets bombed.
This is crazy.
Whoever that was really feels good about them right now.
I can't lie, I have absolutely no idea what the spots were after that. That was
like a Lucas bomb or something?
Surely,
I think it might have been Nyx. I'm not 100% sure.
Whoever it was, that completely turned around the race because
hopefully it wasn't a teammate. But yeah.
I mean, maybe that was
I don't know. I feel like if they don't know the tunnel cut, it might be worth just going for it because that target POW could have been avoided quite nicely just by going in the air.
Yeah. So, wow. Somehow getting top 3-6. That's.
That bomb was like a good salvage,
insane.
because otherwise that's a top 4. Like no question.
Yeah.
GS are really starting to.
I'm not sure if I did not think it was possible to turn the tides that late into the race.
Yeah, DS top 2, 6, 8.
Really showing how DS can capitalize how whenever the circumstances are in their favor.
Mid Museum.
Ooh.
Alright. That is a track of all time.
I mean, that's interesting because it has a cut, but it's also a very short track, so there's not much opportunity to catch up.
Except we're seeing Hell Pyramid.
Yeah, they're picking Hell Pyramid. It's a good 2-3 track, which they are not 2-3, they're only third.
It's
but
an even
maybe the third place
yeah.
God on this track. Supporting BKT for a couple months, just waiting for this finals.
Maybe they practiced the fib strat.
Yeah, that'd be sick if they did.
That would be very niche, yeah.
Wintry's in a great spot with this Colvin, though.
Just needs to really watch out for backstring.
Oh, no fib strat. Boo.
Boo.
I mean, we're just gonna see Winter hold this golden until the little cut and then start trying to break away.
Yeah,
but
going tight there.
Nick's backing both of them,
This is risky.
Yeah, it was kind of a mistake.
So I'd imagine Johnny would probably break away more on this track, but no, it looks like Bali also made the strat. They're both well practiced. Dang.
Hitting that Nana was a huge mistake.
Yeah. Bali did his research.
Just being able to.
Oh, but he also spammed Bill. It looks like I think Johnny has because he's just kind of sitting there, and if he didn't have, then he would be trying to respawn and continue going backwards.
Yeah, that's just going to be really tough for DS right
and
now.
We see on the other perspective that Echo is holding a dodge in 8th.
Oh, Winter getting backed. Now,
Lucas and Boodog.
I'm definitely
they've played this track a lot in Wars on the old version, so it's not too surprising to see them in top 2 still running it out.
I'm definitely expecting to see the shock being held just because of top 2 being PL.
Top 3.
Oh, is it top 3 now? Damn.
Yeah, Winter getting backed out.
No, you're wrong. What the hell? Anyway.
What?
Yeah, DS shroomed into 3-4.
If I were Echo, I might have just taken the cut and star there just to keep close with DS and pull another dodge maybe. Winter got a star right here.
I think Echo might just be holding for dodging on the ending TS.
Well, yeah, but if you're so far behind, it won't really matter much.
We also have to assume
exactly.
that they're holding blue because we haven't seen a blue at all, and Nyx is in a mid spot, so.
And we are actually going to be seeing an ad on Winter's POV.
Ooh, 90% on ink cost. I can't really see it. But...
Looks like
Looks like
Lucas is a bit closer to DS now.
yeah, Winter.
I think the only chance Echo has to catch up is by calling it into the set. Yeah.
I think he's gonna call it into
Star. I don't know what's he doing.
Echo's
what he's doing.
gonna call
comes.
Winter out of.
I guess right now, yeah. Everyone before ramps though, but
Yeah, I think he got.
I don't know
top
how
two
many
into
spots
set.
he's gonna gain off this. Maybe 2 or 3.
yeah. Oh,
Not much
he's in
though.
I think
If he got
everyone
shrooms, that would have been huge.
Wait,
I'm not sure. Is he gonna hold this?
I can't tell what spot he got. He probably got 6th.
Probably
yeah, it was
6.
very close.
That's pretty lucky to not be losing any more spots to that.
Yeah, Winter's star into star was pretty good. Because I'd imagine they just want to call into set there to have Echo get the best possibility to catch up.
But I guess you
Winter
also want to
being
kind of
star just
secure.
prevents
You also want to kind of secure top 2, so you kind of want to use as late as possible while also benefiting Echo as much as possible. So I think
that.
calling
Yeah, I
into
think
close.
just at that set is the best spot to use it.
Yeah, I get that.
DS got 2, 3, 4. Dang.
I mean, fair
It's
enough.
like that shock didn't really pan out.
Yeah,
Another
I
good shock
think
spot
what
on that
ended up
track is off the
happening
last
was
ramp, but Echo was not close enough to make use of that.
I think they called everybody into set, and it must have been an instance of where DS maybe
Is
got
there
some
a
better
set?
items, or yeah, there was. I think there's a set right before the last ramp. Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe Echo wants to try to call actual last frame of his star. Making sure Lucas and Budog are already safe on the final boost panel.
Yes, they're up
TSing
50
the rest.
now with 6 left.
But I don't think that's what they did, and I think that was a misplay. I think maybe they were paranoid that one of the DS members had a dodge or something, so they wanted to instantly call
Could be.
Winter
Maybe
out of
just
his dodge.
call while they know they're not in dodge.
Yeah.
Cherry Blossom Gardens. Jucus, Lucas, Garducus.
Yeah, I think
Shut up.
Cherry Blossom
No,
has
that's
been.
that's what it is. They're going
No.
Glimmer for 2-3. You know, Dino called it that in 2020. It's iconic.
Dukas.
Yeah, I find it kind of interesting that DS was picking Glimmer, even though they've seen PL been kind of spamming it quite a lot.
They might just it's a good 2-3 track, and it's also picked quite frequently in lounge, so they might just have some confidence on that, or maybe want to burn it when they're up, because they're not awful on it. It should be fine.
Well, maybe we can see some PL magic right now.
We see a Winter full of gold.
They're already 50 points behind. Only half of the war has been played.
Majukas.
Hopefully, I just fixed
Winter
the
gold is
first.
in second, I believe.
Yeah, Winter into first immediately, which is
Going for the cut.
Clean.
Yeah, despite that being a few ways of catching up with
Oh.
shrooms, this is still quite a prominent running track.
It looks like Bali got trip shrooms and was able to pull ahead of Johnny at the set there.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see how they play. It looks like Johnny
Johnny's
got
gone in
bumps or
ninth
something.
right now by a bit.
Yeah.
Nah, Bali just had shrooms and was able to do the strat.
Yeah. They were close quite recently.
Echo with
so.
trip shrooms though is pretty good.
Yeah.
I want to
that's
take the
good.
double cut at the beginning here. Doesn't go for it.
Interesting. Ooh, an early shock.
Oh.
Early shock.
Yeah, two
Yes, dodge
dodges.
squad.
That's very reasonable. We see DS breaking into top 3 now, and top 4
might be-
actually. And with Bolly,
Well,
That's a pretty solid block. Assuming Bali's in state 10.
I mean, yeah, it's preventing
well-
it's preventing PL taking cut and dodging 2 of them, and Bolly's still in 10. So
While they are in a great spot, it might be really risky to use one that early, even with no guarantee of getting a second shock or even preventing the other team from getting shock.
I think
Yeah,
if
I
they
think they
break
do have
away
a bit
far
of-
enough, they prevented PL from taking cut, or might have TS them in the cut.
Yeah.
And dodged up.
Looks like
That's
Bolly
good.
fell
They
off,
also
actually.
backbombed
Although-
to PL.
yeah, Johnny's breaking away.
Although,
Johnny's in 10th now.
yeah,
And that's the
Johnny
risk
being
that they
intent.
took.
Yeah. I don't know
that's
how
much it'll impact everything, 'cause
I mean, yeah,
DS
it
are
doesn't
just
look
top 3
like...
gone.
Yeah, and the
They're
fact that it
definitely,
doesn't look like PL
secured
have that
top
many
2 unless
dodges.
there's multiple blues. Or they get TS.
I think Shock's getting used here just because Vecca's spamming his his shrooms. Yeah, there it is. We'll see Lucas and Budog dodging up. Without a chain though, so they won't have much catch-up potential. For the last 2 spots. These triple streams are going to be huge as well. Yeah, avoiding
Oh,
those
Mello
would be
failed the
sensible.
cut in.
Oh,
I
that's
think that was second.
devastating.
That might be huge for PL.
PL in 2-3-6-7 now.
Yeah.
Winter might be able to shroom past
Ooh.
here. Not if he hits a wall.
Fair enough. That's 1-4-5-7. But
Respectable effort though.
yeah.
That was a good shock from PL to salvage those spots.
Yeah, I think it was risky, them using that early. But I think if Bully hadn't failed, then it was a pretty low chance that PL gets another shot. So I think it was kind of reasoned. Just because of Bully being in
but a chance is a chance.
Yeah.
I think
DS also like had top 2 secured
and
right there.
And especially on a track like Cherry Blossom, I think it's risky because of how much you can catch up with the shot.
I think DS already being up 50 points, I don't think there's any real reason to play that risky.
Yeah. You wanna hold those dodges probably and just secure top 2 and have a small winning race. That's all you need to.
Yeah, they did secure top 2 with that shock though. I mean, they were pretty far gone.
That is true. But
Mello just failed cut, which like you don't really plan for that.
Maybe they need to start planning for that.
If they pulled like multiple blues at the end of lap 3, that would have been detrimental. But
yeah.
Even
then, I don't think it might have mattered that much. Because they both got chains as well, so they might have gotten shrooms.
Yeah, one of them took cut in second in top 2. Lap 3.
Going Glimmer again from
PL Glimmer for 2-3.
Yeah, perhaps Johnny's very confident on the strat. That might be why they're picking it a lot as well. Because it seems they've been playing a lot around their back with picking Alpine and starting with in 5th in the room for match 1.
Oh, we got a random.
GU Village?
No, that's the new track. Question mark.
I would like to see the end of Bali pick, but we don't get to see it.
We don't see it now.
It might be very detrimental to PL because they've been picking Glimmer for the entire match.
Yeah.
It could probably be getting a pretty solid race on that if they feel that comfortable.
I mean, DS have picked it too, so you never know.
You never know.
GU Village. This is a track.
Ooh.
Echo immediately goldening up. I think he's gonna get into first.
Usually spots don't change too much on this track unless there's like a shock or a couple blues.
But I do think
there
that
are enough
Virus
boxes to get Shroom Glitch on this track. So
that's interesting.
a lot of blues is possible.
But I think also that Virox is sandwiched between PL members, so it might be difficult for him to maneuver. Oh,
not sure if he. Oh. Okay.
Someone bomb sniped
a
Winter on our other POV.
Yeah.
PL just getting a lead in top 2, I think. Was that
Virox still up there, contesting.
Pull a Shroom Echo.
Gets to stop.
He tries to stop. He tries to stop.
That was pretty close. I'd be guessing for a second.
Yeah, I thought it was further away.
Yeah, we see Winter with the golden hair. Probably gonna use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Lucas and Budog, only ones contesting up here for PL.
Actually, no, I think I see Nixon.
Was that Nix
in
first?
bottom 2.
Oh.
In top 2, yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, Nix with these
trip greens.
Yeah.
Schlag him, kill him.
He's gonna
kill him.
Yeah.
And we also see on our other perspective.
That's really where you gotta start drifting into.
We see on our other perspective Echo with a TC, which was able to slow down tunnel a little bit, but Echo does get TT'd.
Nix tossed his greens away, it looks like.
Nix is really gonna have to.
Ooh, that's a nice
snipe. I think that hit him midair.
That was awesome. Nix definitely should have done some.
Winter with some insane snipes this war, I'd like to add.
Because this blue is coming out, and now this is looking.
Yeah, it's
very
a second
bad.
blue onto PL this race.
Yeah. I mean, that snipe's huge because they just don't have a top spot anymore.
It looks like. Yeah, Bali just spun out, so I think Johnny just got shock out of him.
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. In fact, we might have seen a DS shock call right there, because we just saw Virox and Omega.
You just call him Virox?
Yeah, I think I was about to say V-Rock, and I was like...
Okay.
Yeah, we actually see Vrock in first right now.
Yeah.
DS top 2 though.
Yeah.
Echo's holding a Mega right
Dodge.
now, so they call it to
Yeah,
second.
Yeah,
did
that's
just see
right.
it used, yeah.
There's a
I
bit
don't know
of
if the triple
delay
shrooms
between
are
our two
gonna...
POVs.
Yeah, I think that
Not
little
sure how
lag
much this is
spike.
gonna change the outcome. Nyx is in second. Though.
I think that might have been a
It's
shock
gonna be
red
2-3.
or similar.
Winter pulls blue at the end, so
Classic winter. Yeah.
secure in 2-3.
Yeah, 2-3.
2-3.
But that's just not a very good race. They
yeah.
need to start getting some bigger races, otherwise it looks like it. PL
I
are just
feel
going to
like
continue that momentum.
I
What's that
feel
even
like they
2-3?
need
I
a
thought
glimmer.
Nyx was in second, but I might have seen wrong.
Nyx was in second, yeah.
I think
I
actually,
don't.
I think DS have got a winning race every single race, apart from the first one.
Okay, yeah, Nyx did stay second. His CPU hit a wall at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Two, 3, 5, 6.
Not what you want. If you
No,
you
not
know.
what you want at all.
Oh, but we
I
are
don't know
going to
if-
be seeing a glimmer.
That is
of
a
express
winning
trains
race
again.
though from them by 5, but you have 1 GP left. You're down 50. You need a big race to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
You need to start this GP off with a big race, because
I think
a plus 50 GP is a very daunting task, I think.
Yeah, I think that's their second winning race of the entire war so far.
Oh,
but maybe it'll snowball back like last match.
I think if they do not get a top 3 at least this next race, they need to pick some kind of luck-based track.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's kind of smart them picking
Depending
Glimmer
on the
with
deficit,
the
too.
bagging
You
strat
might just
as
want to
well.
burn.
Oh, it seems Glimmer from
Both
both
teams
sides.
picking
Top
Glimmer
2.
with some rogue lava lakes.
Yeah, it looks like a... wait, we have this track now. Forgot about this one. With the lava lake.
Glimmer! Yippee!
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What's
No, we'll be
today?
seeing PL pick this the entire match. So
Yeah.
I'm very interested in how well they're going to do here. Although BS has also picked it, but I have a feeling this PL might have an advantage here.
There's about a 4-second delay right now between.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back. It's good now.
Yeah.
Byrock's still in first.
Fail. Oh no.
Oh,
It's just like,
no.
Winter fails though.
Winter
Uh-oh.
fails.
It looks like
And
another person
Echo's got a
failed.
Echo's
star in
on?
4th now, barely staying on the track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Works though.
Looks like
Star
both teams
might
are
be good.
underconfident.
Didn't go for Kane strat. Disappointing.
Ooh.
I think that's DS in top 2.
Yeah, looks like.
On
Blue Dog might have
Byrock's.
shrooms though, because I think he was in like 6th or 5th before half the room
Yeah.
failed cut.
We see
Have
both
a very
baggers
high
failing this
likely-
strat. I
Yeah,
think
sure.
that as well. So.
Of having triple shrooms.
Yeah, I think it's smart using your start there just because no bag has made the strat yet, so they're both gonna not be
Not
getting
going
any
for the
boxes.
trick strat.
Yeah, just missed the trick, I think.
Are we gonna see the fabled Shroomless cut?
Shroomless
Oh,
cut?
he's going for it.
He's been practicing it.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
Maybe
He's-
I guess yeah.
not risking it in finals, which is
Get the star leaf, come on. Oh,
let's.
I think it's
triple
best to
that.
just stay close to the pack as
Yeah, so
close as possible.
DS in
PL
top
bottom
3 right
2.
now.
DS top 3. Wow.
It looks like Johnny made the strat first though. Yes, and it looks like Bolly got hit.
yeah, Johnny's
Yeah.
getting boxed first.
We are definitely
Bolly's
gonna
not far behind though.
And
Echo's holding a star.
Echo's holding a star.
In 8th
We're gonna
right
be
now.
seeing
Probably
a
hoping
spam
for a
shock,
shock.
probably.
Potentially seeing a
right
target
Yeah,
shot.
PL are bottom 4 right now.
Yeah,
If I were PL and I pulled shock right here, you TS everyone on the cut.
yeah. It looks
Yeah.
like it's coming.
Echo's in star right now. I think he's
Star.
hoping for a spam. Doesn't come out.
I think what ended up happening is that Johnny didn't get, and it's sitting now because both baggers made strat.
Yep. So
Your,
PL just
yeah,
needs
your
to be
PL
chaining
here,
as many
you just-
boxes as they can to pull like all the blues.
Yeah, and Mega's good if they
you're
get
PL
shot.
here, this is
Echo just got-
looking really, really bad at this point.
Bolly's spinning out, but
Winter going for a red on his teammate.
If no shock is
Echo
found,
pulling
it
the
looks
blue
like
per.
this could be
Yeah.
the war deciding race even. Blue pulled
oh,
from
Echo got blue. It's
Blue.
out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Maybe his teammates
All
set
this-
like goldens or something in mid spots to come up.
All the blue can
Take the
do is
double.
nullify. They can't make a winning race at this point. I don't think.
I thought
Once
Echo
Shroud
was
comes out.
I thought Echo was about to go for the Shroomless with triple Shrooms, which you guys can't see.
That would have been iconic.
That would have. So it looks like PL got into 3-4. They might be able to get some niche snipe on a couple of them. Hopefully.
Yeah, Winter's just tossing his green up, hoping for anything.
What was that? Red getting
Yeah,
off
there's
on
a
Mellow?
red. There's a red going for Mellow, but I think he has it back.
Oh. Echo not opting to
Ooh,
TF. Wait, still
Echo
making it?
shrooming up.
Dodge.
A dodge from Winter.
Winter.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
a top.
So
Winter
Bolly
spent-
was balling with the shock once
I think
again.
it looks like a top 3-5 even. I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
I think that might be over for the wall.
You might want to forfeit at this point
Yeah.
if you're PL.
Yeah, I think they would probably just try and burn a track right now.
Yeah, all that.
They might, yeah,
Just in
but
case.
considering
Otherwise-
PL has not had momentum the entire war, they might just want to go for a mental reset.
Yeah, they're down probably like 73 maybe.
I don't think they want to be trying for the next 2 races. They need they need to all run and get top 4 at both races.
I mean, there are 3 races, so it's not impossible. But
Oh,
it's
3
it's
races?
Oh, they're down
yeah,
77. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of.
yeah, I would just
unfeasible.
try and burn a
I
track
think-
here. If you get top 5 or like top 4, then keep trying. But if
Yeah,
not-
no, exactly. I think
Yeah.
because it's still mathematically possible, but so just burn one of their best tracks, hopefully, and then if you do well,
as long as
then
you're
there you go.
mathematically in it, gotta keep trying.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing exactly to lose. Especially with
Except
such
for maybe a track, but
yeah, but with
I
also
think
such
PL
high
just have a lot of
motivation.
tracks that they can
Yeah.
pick from.
Especially with them
I
being
think
a
if you
marathon.
are forced to all run with 2 races left, I think you might just want to forfeit even if you're mathematically still in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like PL are trying to burn Color Wonderland,
yeah, which is
and
makes perfect sense. And
I
they're
don't
actually,
know
I
if
think,
Honeybee is
I
a
think
PL track.
that is definitely a
but
PL track. So I think
Okay.
they're doing the same thing.
I always try to think of like the PL tracks that they have left, and the only one I could think of
X
is
Color Wonderland though, which is
Coin Heaven.
pretty good.
Yeah, if they top 4 here, then keep trying. But otherwise, I would just like take the burn, move on.
All right.
I'm interested to see if any of the baggers will go for the strap back here. Because
I
Johnny and I
believe
both found
so.
it separately around the same time, so we might be pretty confident.
There's a bagging shot here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you do like a one-sided wall clip. It's not too hard.
oh,
Echo raging in the car right now at that TC passed.
So
he got a pretty lucky
like
TC pass
all
on
under
Winter
TC.
anyway, so I think that's kind of fair enough. Doesn't look like either of the baggers made the strat. I don't know how long it takes, but
I think Boodog either took the safe strat or just failed the cut. Echo's failing it. in
Johnny
second.
is going for the strat. It looks like.
Yeah, Boodog also failed the cut. So DS
I mean, DS are top 3,
top
and
3.
at least I think they might be top 4.
Echo's just having a wonderful time in the line.
I mean, I think
Color
Echo
wonderful
might be going for
time.
some form of strategy. I don't know what it is, but
He's doing the glitch.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I
So-
just think I could go to the toilet right now.
Absolutely not. No, of course you can.
Gotta see
Alright.
it through.
But yeah, I think this is looking extraordinarily unlikely that PL win this, even though
It's a
according to my
weird-
tabling, it looks like they're up 77, but that's just because they got the photo things up again, which I think they're pretty good at doing.
Unlucky. Yeah,
But
DS
yeah.
top 3. They're just gonna hold this.
But this is kind of what I was talking about.
I don't
with
think
their,
PL were super in this race. I think they just accepted it was over.
Yeah, I think
Just
I
wanted
think
to
they're just
burn
happy
Color
Wonderland.
that track was banned. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of what I was talking about with the momentum that DS had. Like they've won, I think, literally every race.
Yeah,
Since
they
race 2.
lost 2 races.
Oh right, yeah.
This, out of 10.
They've
Well, I
just
can't
I
been-
mean,
actually-
this 10th race isn't over yet, but I would
I also
assume
can't particularly remember the back
Yeah,
end
they've
but I'm
just
pretty
been-
sure. I'm pretty sure Bowley's
They've
been
just
doing
been
really well.
highly comfortable this entire match.
Will we see Echo? Oh no, we definitely probably won't be seeing Echo getting 7. That sucks. Trying to do a new Easter egg, I guess. Let's see what else he's up to.
Doesn't have the angle for fast wheel glitch, unfortunately.
Ah, that sucks.
Well, that's the match. I'd
Yeah.
expect to...
I expect
Unless they want to
it,
try and
but they
burn more
might-
tracks.
Yeah,
I
they
feel
might
like
try and. Oh no, they
PL
did
probably
just
have
forfeit.
more,
They did just forfeit.
like, a lot more signature tracks. Okay, no, they forfeited.
Yeah. I think
They
that
got
makes
their
sense.
burn, they're happy. And we're Color Wonderland. That's
Yeah.
always good.
I mean, battling Color Wonderland is definitely useful just because of how good of a running track it is. Like, if you're not confident on that
Yeah.
track, you want to get it gone.
New version is a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
The room is actually just already
Oh,
started.
yeah.
Alright.
Gonna
gonna-
probably be expecting a DS Wario, maybe.
No, I don't think
I
first
think it's going to be
race.
Candy Coaster. Oh,
I'm
Honeybee.
thinking Candy
Yeah,
Crush
that makes
too.
sense,
Oh,
actually.
they're really
Oh,
going
they did get Honeybee, so I guess they picked that.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I think that's solid for 1-3-2 because the top 3 start spots are like all kind of in a line because you have to turn the right at the beginning and first starts on the far left and then it switches. So
I think
top
first
3
starts
is
on
like
the-
interchangeable on the track.
I think first starts on the far right, and I think that's why they pick it, because they have a good line.
No, it doesn't. It starts on the far left.
Oh, does it? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's solid for 2-3-2 if you get first out early.
And they do actually get it.
Yeah,
what you do in first here is you want to do like a start slip and try and bump into them.
that makes sense.
See,
Not sure if we're gonna be seeing that though.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough piece of tech.
Although they are all. It looks like. Oh, Ton, is that a draft?
nah, that's
Nah, that's
just
just some
that's
lag.
just the second starting line.
Yeah. Oh, he just fast
He might have
on-
bumped Lucas.
Oh, this is gonna be.
And
Echo
Echo-
taking a
really scary.
risky line.
throwing away his
Yeah.
protection as well. So
Maybe like a fib here, down here. Maybe.
No, I think he might put it
Yeah.
on the ramp. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. He puts it in the obvious spot.
I mean, it's easier just because it inconveniences PL. Like they have to go wide, so
What
they
if-
lose time anyway. Ooh, that's a nice
Probably would
back.
have been more convenient to hit. Ton probably wanting to play safe now.
Yeah, but
Looks like
Yellow
both
2-3-4
baggers already made
and-
bonk.
Ton just
Johnny's in 10th right now.
yeah. Ton just got
Barely,
blued
though.
while
There's
PL
like
were
a second
2-3-4, so I
difference.
think that they're in PL are top 4, and this CC's gonna be able to
Oh
use
yeah,
them to
hit CC
slag.
that's immediately getting rid. That's not gonna.
Yeah, that sucked actually. It looks like PL are in
They
10
blocked
though,
safe,
so
though.
it's not gonna be too
Yeah, they're baggers in
detrimental.
10.
I think it also prevents DS from getting dodges in case Wally gets
These are
shot
ideal
in.
spots for PL. To be
Oh, I
honest.
think Budok just fell off. If you look at minimap, he just failed somehow.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Mel is close to top 2 now.
yeah. And with Winter with the Mega in 4, I think that's huge if they get shocked.
This.
Yeah,
could
Echo
really
also
do a lot
bumped
of
Bill
damage
on
here.
that too.
Oh, he's actually.
Yeah, taking the
running
TC smart
time.
there because they're not in not in 10, so it makes sense.
Echo was forced into Bill after barely failing the corner cut there.
Oh, that sucks.
Could have done some schlang opts not to. Maybe to not
I think he just
let
wanted to
packs
play the cut.
break.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think.
they're all in mid spots right now.
Oh, Johnny's
so
going
4, 5,
forward
6
actually.
should Probably be
Johnny's going forward.
training for blue right now.
Johnny forward, but I don't think PL has any dodges as of now.
Yeah.
That POW is good. T-POW'd most of DS and
And
forced
forced a
Winter into
mega.
a mega.
Yeah. I mean, this top 2 is all they need for a good starting spot. I think the. Oh, we got T seed.
PL's guy in 8th might have a star at this point.
Yeah.
Would not be surprised.
Echo got trip shrooms in 6 and shroomed ahead to get into 5th. This is massive if he can hold it and just take the cut. We don't know what
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he had a bomb.
Bombed.
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
nice. I think Ton kind of abused his lag there against Echo. 'cause
Might not be
he
great
sort
for
of
them
into
if
him.
Echo pulls a dodge here, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Might just call into last.
They might
set.
call into set,
Might
yeah.
call
I think
into
they're
last
too
set.
far behind. I think they just.
Oh,
What's
wait, was that a DS shock?
Or was that maybe blue cancel? We couldn't see.
We see Winter pulling shrooms. It might have been a blue cancel actually. I don't think that benefited DS at all.
I'll look at the map.
That was interesting. Kind of.
I think Nyx was far enough ahead in first for the blue not to have mattered.
Maybe they just wanted for it to be safe. Because if they use shock there and no one's in a dodge, then it's just guaranteeing them the top two. But instead of risking it and maybe getting combo redded.
I think that's very fair.
It doesn't look like there was a blue. At least from what I saw when they were spinning out on the minimap.
Right.
So I'm
Maybe it
not
was
sure.
very well
Maybe it was
Maybe
just
what bagger spun out?
No, the shock definitely wasn't spat.
No. What bagger spun out? If you can see.
I
none of them. I think it was Johnny that used shock. It was a
yeah.
PL shock. So there must have been a blue, and I just can't see it from the. They must have perfectly timed the shock with the blue.
I
Yeah.
don't really see a reason for Echo or Budok to call that shock. Right
No,
there.
they used it way too early. But a +9 race is nothing to complain about.
Yep.
No, for
Definitely
sure,
better
that's-
than last war.
I think it was kind of similar.
Tesla
Actually,
time might be a pretty good pick here. We're seeing DS commit to Mystic
Tesla time
Tangle.
for top 2 is interesting. Maybe they hope they can just slam the third into the wall. Mystic Tangle though.
DS has picked this a few times already.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this track because
Yeah,
You don't see this very often in
maybe I
wars.
played this in a war once.
Yeah.
And I don't think I enjoyed it too much. But
it's a very
maybe I'll see some strats.
it's a
I'll
quite
change my mind.
obscure war pick.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of difficult to.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I would have probably just opted to hold the Mega through the cut. But
Yeah, probably because PL were higher spots.
I don't think
But
instantly
Taunt getting-
getting... is worth either just because of how many cuts there are on this track. There's
I
that
think
giant
Taunt-
ultra cut. similar to
Yeah,
BBR.
maybe they just wanted to prevent them from like shrooming up if they got triple shroomed or
Oh,
something.
nice back.
Mhm.
Seems
Echo's
Boholi is
taking the
well
safe
up to
route.
date with his bagging strategies. Perhaps that's why they picked it. Maybe he found a
There's a
different
fib on
strategy.
There's a fib
Oh yeah,
on
there's
the
early
fast there.
respawns on this track.
Yeah, but we see a massive lead. So maybe Johnny just messed something up. And there's also a lot of respawns on this track for bagging. So if
Oh, there's the blue.
there is a blue,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't really get a chance to hit boxes, but with Bali's lead, he probably can get a decent amount of shots.
Yeah,
or
but I
not
think also
shots,
the thing to
boxes.
comment on is like they can't efficiently hold.
Echo hit
and
a
gun.
mid-air
That was a
Oh, that's-
very nice shot.
That's sick. That might
That
be
was
huge.
awesome.
Yeah, it's actually quite big. It's definitely
He's
going to mean
actually
that
going for the
if
fast shot now.
if DS do get a shock, they're probably going to want to use it early. We'll find out if he has shock right now because we'll see if he respawns or not.
PL top 3.
Yeah,
So,
so no one has shock right now. Going into lap 3, which is quite influential because if you dodge and take all these cuts up here, it's just kind of over. You're guaranteed getting a good spot.
yeah, it's gonna be
Failing
very
here.
it's gonna be very
Winter's trimming
concerning
up for it,
for DS.
It looks like
Oh, there's the blue.
oh, the blue might have
Actually-
split
Blue
actually.
split and it hit Echo
Yeah.
and
Echo,
Nyx.
Nyx, and Winter got caught in the explosion.
But Ton actually somehow trimming into
Oh,
first.
nice back.
And
That's for
this
sure.
is still looking in favor of PL somewhat. It's very chaotic.
Yeah, Echo pulling a
Echo gets a
TC.
TC. It's not for the win. Unlucky.
No. Maybe they cancel it if they get shock? Oh no.
Not quite.
Don't know about that.
It looks like Lucas
think-
got TS,
I think
and
that's
that's
probably
getting...
DS.
That's
it's
Ton
probably
getting
DS
first.
shock.
Yeah, it definitely was. Oh, Winter messing
Nyx-
up actually, which means getting
One
fourth instead of
for-
third.
Next was
Yes.
next was I think triple shrooming.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
A lot
very,
of action.
that was a
throughout
lot
the
of
entire
consume.
race. Yeah. I think the biggest moment there was definitely the blue spinning. That hit 3 people, two on PL and 1 on DS. And I think that
That was really unfortunate.
yeah,
yeah.
that sucked.
They still got a
One-
solid race out of that.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that might be losing by 1, which is fine if 2 of your teammates get blued
Yeah, PL won that
by
by
the
1.
same blue. Oh, okay. Then even better.
Hooray.
I think they might pick Candy Coaster here. Or Castle of Time, one of the two.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Candy Coaster is a 2-3 track. I think first has a weird line there.
It has a very tight line, right? Or
Yeah, I
is it
just
a
think
very
you get
wide?
shot wide out of it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. All I think is it's bad for first. Yeah, they're
I
going
think
Candy
you can,
Coaster.
if you're smart though, you could definitely maintain first.
It just depends too, because
Yeah.
2-3 start really close to you, and they have better lines into the turn. You have to like just hope for no lag on that turn, so you don't get bumped wide. And DS picking Desert Fort.
Not a large surprise.
Yeah. It's a classic. See Candy Coaster coming out.
Dog track. Yippee.
I think Candy Coaster has quite a large like skill gap. Because there's people who are very fast on all parts of it, and then there's also people who are really like iffy in a lot of places.
There's a
I think this track gets picked quite a bit in Lounge, so I'd imagine most of DS are pretty well versed on this track.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I would
like
agree.
Dog has BKT. I'm not sure how good some of the other PL
Ooh,
players
Echo
are.
risking to go into cut immediately, but worked out.
I think at least Lucas and Dog are very good at running this track up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Don't know too much about Echo or Nyx, but it
I'm
looks
sure at
like
least Echo
is
has
just gonna
been-
try to run this up.
Yeah, I'm sure at least Echo has been practicing. I'm sure he definitely practiced
Yeah,
for
for
his team.
sure.
Yeah, the bagging strat on this track is really dumb. It looks like Johnny just failed it. You need shrooms, and then you need to get lucky and go over the wall. But it looks like both baggers either did not go for it, or both missed it, so they're just sitting at the top.
Interesting. Echo blocking or attempting to block the top strat.
I don't know how effective of a block that would be when the rail's so big.
Yeah, it's a lot of different approaches you can
Maybe
take.
if you just don't take the time, take a little time.
I think it's enough to scare.
Yeah.
Very true.
Oh,
PL
are sniped out. Oh, and Winter getting back.
Weird interaction.
Yeah.
Echo just got to break away first even more.
This is a PL top 4 right now.
Yeah, and especially with the track like Candy Coaster with such a silly bagging shot, where you have to actually go forward in front of the set to make it. It looks like people are just gonna be sitting.
Yeah, Bali just spun out, so
yeah.
I'd imagine nobody.
Bali's really gonna have to risk right now for.
Did Udog fail the cut? I missed that.
I don't know. That would have been very interesting. Of all people, I would not expect Udog to.
Winter shrooming up, trying to.
Oh, an early shot than expected. It looks like 3 dodges from DS, but DS was so far behind apart from Ton.
Oh, and the Ton trip red's chain.
Yeah, trip red's kind of massive.
1-3.
Yeah.
Gonna be backing these on this turn.
Those dodges.
Maybe a blue for Echo.
100% removed.
He got single red. Unlucky.
Lucas on a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah.
If I were Lucas, I would just try and trap third and just get 2-3-4.
Can't really afford to risk for first.
Ooh, the TC is actually kind of massive.
Trim at the end and come up.
Oh,
I didn't even see how that.
Wow.
Not enough to beat Lucas, but
I think he beats him if he doesn't spam the item.
I mean, maybe. I think was that CC? Did he get that? I think he got past it, right?
He got past it.
Yeah,
it randomly just teleported to him. I don't think there was a single Funky Kong gear.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of weird TC passes to Winter. I think the Color Wonderland one with like Echo, if you remember, that was weird, but and that was from Winter.
DS got 1-3-4.
Yeah.
Nyx got Megad at the end with Mellow, I'm pretty sure. Or no, it was Virox, never mind.
That's a very good cap. Yeah, DS capitalized on that pretty well.
Yeah, that shock was huge.
Yeah. PL up 1, so completely even now. Maybe we'll see another snowball from DS where they just keep winning races, but not sure.
And 3-4. Trying to think, maybe like Final Grounds. I don't know what's popular.
Yeah, Final Grounds is popular Mogi track, so they're definitely confident.
Now they're
about
going Coin Heaven. Like expected.
it. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about Coin Heaven actually.
That's feels like a sign of
Yes, they're going
confidence.
Christmas Port,
Christmas
which
Chords.
is a
Another
awesome
safe track. Yeah, I want to see Coin Heaven though. Christmas Chords. I've seen it infinite times.
If Coin Heaven
It
would
is
go
pretty
well for PL here,
Ooh,
because we do see it pick
see it
right now.
It's their highest spot.
This could bring a
That's
lot
Lucas,
of confidence to PL if this race goes well for them.
Yeah, if Lucas can nail this shrimless cut.
Yeah, well, let's see if they go for the MT shrimless cut or the super fast one.
I don't think they do. They've practiced too much with the trick.
Oh, it looks like Lucas fails it. And Mello just gets bumped off. We see DS's
DS top 3.
Top 3, yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't mean too much on lap 1 on this track. Considering if shock happens, like, GG.
Blue Dog shrooming up into second.
Yeah. Don't know how many
Has to
other
watch out
shrooms
for
he has.
backs. Khan definitely has some kind of defensive
Ooh, that was a
item.
nice
Gets backed.
Yeah, that's massive actually.
Echo's got 2 shrooms in 6th for the cut.
Ooh, Tom takes the
Coming up
shroomless.
with this one. Very nice.
Winter takes a shroom full.
Then it's kind of over, I guess.
Yeah. PL are 3, 4, 5.
And
Echo's showing up right now.
PL's
I mean,
still
yeah,
in the
if
race,
that-
but they have to fight for it.
Echo's
Ooh,
up into second
Winter
now.
snipes
Echo's
Winter.
down
That's
by a teammate.
that's insane.
Oh, okay. I don't know if
Oh.
Echo risks the shroomless here.
I don't think he does. No.
No.
Oh,
Ooh,
bomb.
the power's good.
Close.
Oh wait, the power actually removes the blue, so Buddha doesn't get blued. I don't know if that was intentional or DS might have been trying to target power PL on cut, but
I think that was an attempt for T-Pow. But
yeah, surely.
oh, that's unfortunate for Echo.
Echo
Getting
gets
it.
threaded through his reds.
We see
Both of
Johnny
those.
with shock. Might see a spam shock. Probably not anymore.
I doubt
don't
it.
think
Winter's
we
in
do.
Mega
Yeah,
now.
Winter's in a mega.
They just hold.
Oh, the bomb
I
is
think
nice.
they got. Where is Lucas? Is he in last?
I think he might be.
Yeah. Looks like a
Okay.
maybe a top like a 1-3.
I think that's 1-3.
Yeah. Which is again just a completely even race.
Still go anyway at this point.
Yeah,
I
we're
think it
seeing
was-
a much closer match on like match 2. Similar to our match 1.
I think we definitely saw PL's expertise shine here because like DS were top 3 at the like the end of lap 1 and they were able to break into it. So I think
Yeah,
respect to
Lucas
that.
failing the cut lap 1 was a little unfortunate.
Yeah. Might give him a form of mental block potentially. We'll have to see.
I don't think so. They won the race.
Maybe they were like,
Pretty sure.
if I can't make the coin happen,
I know they
what
lost
can I
by
make?
1, whatever. Lose by 1.
Yeah. All tied up. Oh, I fucked up the score. Nah, I'm good.
Gonna be seeing some
PL
kind of
opting for
neutral
Alpine
traffics again.
Skyway.
Wow.
Johnny, alright. This
Festival
Alpine
Town?
Skyway got an update recently where the bagging strat has changed. So I'd imagine Johnny knows the new strat. I'm not so sure about Bali.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bally knew it. I think he's a very active bagger, so he definitely would keep up to date with the latest strategies. I think
We're gonna be
Festival
seeing the piranha clip though.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
maybe.
I better see it. I better see at least attempts.
Maybe Johnny does the alternate clip on the tree
Yeah.
to avoid the block.
Maybe he does the ultra, and then just goes backwards
Yeah.
that way.
But with ultras enabled.
Yeah,
Reverse.
exactly.
Echo
This track is
opting
always
to go
getting
for
worse.
Bill,
Yeah, something like that.
not get to.
Trying to see if Bally's lining up. I think he got Bill. We see Bally lining up. Oh, no. I'm
Do
only
you
invested
wanna
into the bagging battle right now.
You might want to. Yeah, PL 1-3 right now.
Lucas trimming out their top,
Top 2.
Yeah.
Narrowly
Yeah.
avoiding the
We might see a niche snipe attempt.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
Johnny
fast.
made it! Johnny made the strat!
Bumps
Oh,
Winter.
that's
Cold.
huge.
That's
PL's in almost the
that's so good.
best position they could be in right now.
Yeah, the pack's pretty split, but
Do we see
the ending has a
attempts?
lot of grass, so you can take cuts and come up.
Oh yeah,
Goes to Star
playing
Wars,
aggressive
yeah.
there was not the play, and he gets comboed for it as well,
Yeah.
and
Lucky.
comboed again by his teammate.
PL are bottom 2 right now, though.
Echo's holding
I
a
guess
star
Winter
in
is
6 right
bottom
now.
5.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an early shot call, just because of
You see a drop POW.
Yeah,
They're
Nyx
keeping
just
a
had to use
star.
the POW, so Echo called it to get a dodge.
Yeah.
Got a dodge at Winter.
yeah. I'm expecting a first or a last set shot here, 100%.
I think we're
Because I think-
expecting to wait as
Yeah,
Well, I
I think
think
they
it's
definitely
possible.
did this. Oh, is that? Oh, Blue Dog is there.
I think it's just because of how big the top 2 break is. I don't think they even need to risk not dodging.
I think
That's
we're calling
true,
at
yeah.
the grass section maybe.
Maybe. They might be allowing the
No, I think
bottom
I
spots
think
to
it's
pull.
the set by the houses, like after the slow ramp coming up.
Yeah,
After the
Winter
boost
burns
battle.
his mega.
Call them all after set, right at this
Yeah.
set coming up.
Yeah, he's just he's making sure he doesn't lose that.
Oh,
He's-
especially
they're
now with the
calling here.
chain 7, he's gonna call.
I think Nyx has another dodge, yeah. There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Looking
Might
like
be
an
top
easy
4.
looking like an easy top 3 at least. I think
At
Nyx got
very
hit out or
least.
similar.
Okay, front up. Okay.
Yeah, opting not to go for the
Yeah,
right path. Ooh, close bomb on the screen.
yeah. Already got his nerves rolling there.
Three,
Valiant effort.
Yeah.
top 3-7 for PL.
Props to
Nyx
Johnny
not pulling
there
it- being able
with the
to pull
wall
a
clip.
dodge.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge. That was the MVP.
Yeah,
Foolish of Bali to allow him to align for the clip.
yeah.
They might have had a gentleman's agreement to like let each
Not
other
blah,
try
blah,
for the
blah.
clip.
Yeah.
I doubt that in finals, but maybe. Be awesome if it was.
I'm sure that Johnny put in a word to like the piranha because Borley was spinning out near that piranha at least like 4 times.
Now that's gonna really make PL's position a lot more comfortable for them.
Yeah,
They're up
100%.
19 now. They got top 3. DS Wario, easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for
Especially if
DS,
they're
I
getting
think
a
what's-
tra-
go to Raceway.
What's also
Please.
interesting about DS Wario is that the bagging battle. I think there's nowhere to lose Bill, right? So if you
No, there's
No, there
multiple
is.
places to lose Bill.
there is.
You just like go through a wall.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
the
spots
classic
where
go
there's
through
no
a
collision
wall.
on the walls.
Well, anyway, I still think it's risky to play aggressive as a bagger there. So if you like desperately need shock, like say you're like 10 seconds in and PL have built like a little break in top 3, you're gonna need to play aggressive, and it's kind of risky.
Yeah,
Like a make
DS
or break.
DS Wario while down
We
is
get
gonna be
thumped.
very difficult, but
Yeah, but we
doesn't
see
get
Thumper get
picked.
This track, you can pretty much like after the beginning of lap 1, it's not too common to see spot changes, except for like shock.
Yeah,
Usually you
exactly.
can just run away with this.
Hank usually is pretty
Yeah.
split here because there's people that like either golden up into first or like fail cut and then they're kind of stuck in the back, or they don't get
Yeah.
anything and they're just kind of stuck in the middle.
Especially watch out for whoever pulls a golden. Echo pulling trip shrooms also pretty decent.
Yeah, it's basically the equivalent to a golden pair, honestly. Like probably like a second difference.
He's
Yeah,
gonna have to
come
go
around
pretty
like the
fast
outside here.
to be able to get into first.
Yeah. It looks like no one else pulled shrooms though.
No.
Yeah, and he's just
I
gonna be
think
able to hold this shroom in
Echo
first,
gets
maybe.
his free run.
Yeah.
Just streams out to
sends
get a
the
break.
lead.
Yeah.
I think that might be the right play. Especially
We
DS
see,
is DS 4-5
Maybe
is
switch over
not
to
that close
Winter.
to
Looks like
third.
Johnny's getting the first box 10. It's like right next to each other, so but no one gets.
Winter POV. Winter, show Winter.
What if I don't want to?
It's so boring watching
Okay,
Echo in first. He's too good. There we go.
But now it's just
So
Winter.
you already saw an awesome move. You avoided the fib.
Yeah,
Go Winter.
crazy. Let's go. And the ground shroom. Let's go.
DS
It looks
2, 3,
like-
4. I'd imagine someone in 2-3 has
Okay,
shrooms.
blue immediately comes out. Winter probably wants to keep chaining.
That's pretty great for DS.
Virox also up there.
Johnny getting another
Did you
box.
say
in
by
10th.
rock
Johnny
salt?
going forward. Johnny has shock.
Virox salt. Blue coming
Another
up from
blue.
Lucas.
But even getting blue isn't even that bad. You can literally just sit in a bottom spot and get a dodge, and you're gonna
Get golden.
gonna get a massive
Sure.
break.
Oh, DS top 3 all of a sudden?
Yeah, Takabang
And
first.
someone
which is
died.
Somebody with a
sensible.
TC.
Power forces Mellow to
Is
win.
not-
Yeah.
That DS in third, or is that PL?
I can't tell.
If only we had
Blue
a
dog.
POV
Oh,
behind,
I think it's
Scary.
Boodog, yeah.
we could see.
I mean, PL are just kind of relying on getting a dodge here.
Is that trip greens? Wow.
Echo's got a golden in 6 right now. He's probably gonna come up.
Yeah.
Winter really has to keep his eyes open.
We
right
see
now.
someone in Bill.
Keep his
That's
eyes peeled.
DS. Yeah, DS is bottom 2, so I think no one on PL has a dodge. So they're not going to be able to...
Switch over to Echo.
Maybe when
He's
she's in the
coming
shot.
up.
Yeah, let's see him go. Oh, Lucas is in a star. Surely we're going to see shock at a cut. Yeah, there it
Yeah.
is.
Go.
I guess he is.
Yeah, so that's going to certify... Actually, I don't know what happened to them. I see PL in 1, 3, 4, 5.
I think he might have been starred in first.
Potentially,
Oh,
yeah.
probably, yeah.
I was just sure
Blue
that they were
coming out
top 2.
7th from Winter.
He might have...
Unless Lucas has a shroom that he chained from
No,
the
I don't
start.
think he got a box. Oh wait, Mello hit a box and Echo able to shoot
Oh.
ahead.
Getting
Pro
into
play
first.
from Lucas to
Pass
Yeah.
out line.
Oh, the low might have done it.
I-
That looked like a photo finish.
I
It was kind of
think-
laggy.
I think Echo might have gone
Funky
second.
Kong is cheering for first, so I'd imagine he got first.
Yeah, it was pretty laggy though. It was kind of like a DKS last straight kind of situation where you can't really tell.
Yeah,
We're gonna
true.
be seeing some /RRs in the table bot chats.
Either way, PL won't be too saddened if they get lag. Because they're still ahead by a
Yeah.
little bit. But yeah, we do see.
Echo
First
does
Echo.
keep first.
Yeah, that's huge for PL.
That's very important.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
6-win
Yeah,
swing
100%.
could change a lot.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of shocks all around that have just been capitalized off of a lot.
yeah. I think
I'm trying to think, but I can't remember if there's ever been a shockless race throughout the 3 matches that we've seen.
there definitely has been. I couldn't
there
pinpoint
have
it,
been,
but-
especially
Yeah.
start of match 1.
or at least matches where the shock has literally done nothing.
There,
Um,
okay, yeah, that's true. There were
There-
some where it has been pulled, but I mean where baggers have not pulled any shock at all.
Oh yeah, I don't think so. That was Mech Factory where they pulled, I think, at the very end.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
yeah. That's right. That's right.
Other than that, I don't think there's been any.
Another
Any
Alpine
shockless
Skyway from
track.
PL. And Delfino Island. I think they updated the bagging strat a bit on Delfino Island. I think they changed some of the walls so you can't do some of the niche stuff as much.
Oh right.
But
Is the
assuming,
last ramp still a
like,
niche
practice.
thing?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's just towards the shroomless cut.
Yeah.
But they finally fixed the update for running a lot better now. The roof cut is viable again after they changed the wall collision on the ramps to make it really weird. Doesn't look like Echo's going for it though. Maybe just trying to body block it.
Yeah. Play it safe.
Don't
Ton goes
think
for it and
anyone
fails.
is going for it. I guess. Yeah.
That or Mello made it potentially. Not sure. But he's
No,
in
I
burst.
think Mela just
No.
drafted up or
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Might see a sniper. A successful sniper
see-
there, but he
Oh,
gets
sick.
Echo
Oh,
off.
he got
That's
it.
very unfortunate.
Oh,
see, Winter
chaos
reacting.
ensuing.
yeah,
Yeah.
the fib forced Winter wide.
Yeah. We also see Johnny in 10th and Johnny in 10th. No, I don't know.
PL top 2.
4.
Johnny's
Top
going.
two for eight,
Johnny is
and-
going forward. Johnny has.
Echo's holding a star in last as well.
Johnny is. Bully
I'd
is
imagine
chasing
they hold
Johnny.
this or maybe try and TS people on the cut.
Yeah, potentially.
Winter holding
I'm
this
off to
mega
hold.
for the roof.
When's he
Yeah,
going for the
on
roof
roof
cut as
probably.
well?
Oh no, he's going
Fails
for
it.
that
Oh,
one.
that's
and,
detrimental.
I not entirely sure why he did that. Holding that mega is not really.
Yeah. DS putting
Useful
two of their
for
dodges
where
when they
he
know
is.
that PL have is kind of risky.
Maybe he just doesn't know about the brown roof cut.
That's true.
Looks like Ton fell off. Yeah, that's a massive time
Wow,
loss.
this is gonna be super good for PL.
It's
Yeah,
unfortunate that we
DS
don't have
bottom
a.
two. They have to predict shock.
It's
They're
unfortunate
just
that,
set for the rest of the race. PL doesn't even
Oh,
have
wait.
to use. Echo can just take the cut.
Yeah, Virox is in first now.
PL lost.
Oh, maybe.
I
Oh,
think. Because PL went forward, but I just saw Johnny respawning.
Yeah,
Yeah, and DS
used-
dodged.
oh.
I don't know what
well,
happened, but
that changes things.
Yeah.
And Winter dodges and
and
has
it's goldening
golden.
up. Yeah, that's massive.
Yeah, DS are top two now.
Yeah.
Into first.
Top four's very close though, so we could easily see some upsets from 3-4 with some snipes or etc.
Maybe a late shock as well.
Be pulling some
Yeah.
blues.
DS is in 10th though, so we could just see a TS last ramp and maybe TSing second and Virox getting second out of it.
Just having the time of his life.
Oh,
we do
we see a
see
spam shot from PL, I think.
I think that was just a missed TS.
Surely.
Yeah, I think they probably just tried to.
Oh!
Oh,
Yes.
getting
An
back bumped
interesting
by
back bump by
Boodog,
Boodog.
I
Yeah.
think.
Unfortunately,
Also
our
kinda interesting that
stream
Echo
did not
didn't-
see that, but Echo in sixth got back bombed right at the line and lost
Yeah.
spots.
That was interesting. I think that they might have TS'd Virox on the last ramp. Like,
I don't think they did. Winter was first.
yeah, no, that's what I'm confused about. Maybe it was late or spammed or...
Maybe he like dropped a banana in front of him because of the TS, and then
I
he
think-
boosted into the banana and fell off.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Was Virox shocked on the ramp? I can't remember.
Yeah, well, Winter was in
Yeah,
front of him.
Winter was in
Maybe there was
first.
also a shock right onto Virox. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't see him. He just like despawned. But yeah, that was another winning race.
Either
for PL.
way, solid race for PL, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that back. Oh no, Virox got hit out way earlier.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so
He dodged the shock.
I'm.
Yeah.
It must have been a spam shock and attempt to like, get Echo out of in his dodge, and hopefully beat Winter that way. Because I think
Yeah.
if you spam any
I
later,
think
then
it
you're
was just a
risking
missed
TSing your
TS,
teammates.
'cause Echo dodged, and
Yeah,
his team
potentially.
was all behind him.
I think it was only available
Maybe
till then, though.
maybe they told Johnny to spam.
Yeah.
Could also be.
Maybe it's, yeah,
maybe the
it could have
most
also
likely.
just been lag and he tried to map read or something.
Yeah.
Sandstone
Especially-
Cliffs coming out from PL. I kind of expected this to come out a little earlier, but
Yeah.
I suppose they don't feel as comfortable.
And I think with all of them in like
Is that a
2, 3,
notch
4 spots, there's a lot of pressure on first, especially with a lot of boxes in the first set. You can easily get head out
Yeah.
from first.
I don't know.
They
PL
also
did-
updated the bagging strat on the new version, so you don't have to like die on the slow wheelie. You just do an empty and hop back.
PL did pick this in D2 finals against us 2 seasons ago.
It doesn't look
It
like
seems-
Bali knows
yeah,
about the
Bali
slow
doesn't know.
wheelie.
But
He's
Johnny
still
doesn't
going
know how
for
to
the
make
slow
it
wheelie.
either.
I don't blame him. But it is going to be an advantage for Johnny.
I mean, it depends if he can like pretend to only know about the slow wheelie for long enough.
Yeah,
And
maybe
he
maybe
just
that's
wanna
the
get off
strat.
to the 30.
Maybe he's giving
It looks
Johnny
like
confidence.
Bali's doing the slow wheelie, so he might actually get back.
I think he's
before
gonna get back
Johnny.
before Johnny. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think
no,
he
Johnny
knows
got the
make it.
respawn. Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, DS.
Old, yeah.
Alright. Don't know about that. But DS in general, I think in a better spot than PL is. Other than the fact that
I think
Johnny is
the-
in 10th right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DS top
are
268.
bottom two, so-
Wait, was there a
Okay.
DC? No.
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 The red somehow
Go.
connects to Nyx. We see
Echo's goldening.
Echo goldening up
Goldening
right
up.
next to Winter. Yeah, but he's gonna break out of Winter. We see Winter with a
Bomb
bomb.
for Winter.
Yeah.
Might be big.
Maybe throw it around the. Okay, that's a good spot, but it bounced off.
Yeah, the bounce.
Might be a little ambitious.
We see Echo with triple shrooms, which could be massive for bringing pack close together. Oh, that's
Don't-
an unfortunate.
I don't know.
lag.
It looks like
Did
Johnny
not-
has.
I think
shock. He's
Johnny
running
has,
away.
yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose Echo might as well drop for a dodge.
ES are 1-3 right now, and they're quite a ways away. So if I were
It looks
PL,
like,
I just want to call into a set, like. close
Echo's
to
also
them.
spamming dodges. I think
I'm
if they
not-
don't get a dodge before the okay, well he gets Bill.
Echo's got Bill.
Here's the bill.
He's pretty far behind.
It's
though.
100% gonna come with
He
the
wants to-
little platform cut.
It's
Yeah,
last
he's
ramp.
calling it the shortcut. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, interesting. You used it a little bit early.
Goes here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
opting for
Budok,
Budok
into
Budok got
Mega.
forced
He's
into
gonna use
Mega.
right now.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
After me.
I think they got people after set, which is smart.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, and Winter gets another Bill. And Tom got a Mega, I think.
I can't see what these spots are.
DS got 2-3, I think.
I think Lucas beat Winter as well. Seeing as he's the host,
No,
I
don't
think it's
so. I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it's
Bill
because
put
he's
him
the
into the
host.
line.
But I don't know. We'll have to see.
That was a good shock for PL, but didn't
Yeah, I
work out
think
because of Winter's Bill.
I think they really wanted to get Ton after
And
set,
also,
but they couldn't get it.
yeah, Echo did not get a chain, and Budok I don't think pulled a very good item because he got a box in like fourth.
Yeah. And they got Ton into set, who I think spanned a Mega.
But Budok's still getting first.
I mean,
guess
yeah,
They
he
got
did,
2-3.
I guess he did maybe push rooms or
That's
somehow.
probably winning by 5 or 7. Not 1 by 3.
Yeah, I'm sure PL aren't too affected by a small winning race compared to a larger one because they're still up by 42.
Yeah.
So
DS, these very small races are very concerning for DS because they really want something big to happen.
yeah,
Yeah, I think PL are pretty content just keeping their lead.
yeah. I
Slowly
think the mentality might be
advancing.
dwindling on the DS side.
We're gonna have to see some Bali picks again, I think.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Hey, yeah, Bali, what kind of strats are you hoarding? Let the chat know.
Oh, the
we'll try
rabbit
to-
hole.
The rabbit hole. That's interesting,
All
actually.
right.
That's a pretty like resetty track.
Yeah,
So it's
but it also depends on just how
maybe
confident you
outline
are
Budok
on the
if
track
it
as a
was like
whole.
a
Like
live
if
game.
one team isn't good at the track and one team is, then it's just gonna cut. It's just gonna one team's gonna break away.
Yeah, I'd imagine PL are pretty solid at this track.
Yeah, with their experience and whatnot.
Mhm. I've heard them talk about it a bit, so I'd imagine they're like fine.
Yeah,
But this one is
100%.
also like frequently picked in lounge. So DS, maybe they'll do like the horizontal wall cut.
Oh yeah,
skip the
yeah.
turn.
I think I saw them practicing it for the finals. So
Yeah, you saw it. I
yeah.
think I saw them fail it in lounge the other day. I don't know.
Oh, we'll have to see.
I don't think we're gonna be seeing anyone go for Bill.
I thought you were gonna say going for horizontal wall cut for a second.
Nobody knows the strat, like for what you do when you fail them, which is interesting.
Echo attempting
Yeah.
to schlag, maybe
It's-
not the play right there, but there's a set right here because the cut lap
Yeah,
is
breaking away
very
with
important.
Yeah,
Zyrox in top 2, top 3.
Ton trying to red
Zyrox has to
Winter.
go for a
Interesting
bomb for
strategy.
sure.
Nobody has shrooms, I don't think.
No, Blincher with a double bomb.
Who would have guessed?
What a lucky
Echo
duck.
is just not having a great time in
No.
MKW.
I think he might be off actually.
Indeed he is.
Winter
See where the
Unfortunate
Johnny's
POW.
right now.
Busting up
Johnny's
Mega.
gone in 10th right now. He's gotten a couple boxes already.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
that's
imagine-
scary.
Yeah,
Very
I'll
scary
probably
for
punch up.
DS.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think
The Koopa, but Echo's holding a dodge in last.
I think
Are gonna be
Oh, no,
seeing
Lucas got
Johnny
hit
go
out.
for the mushroom strat.
I don't think so.
oh interesting. An early star usage, but Chin's another one, so I,
I think he
doubt they're
just
gonna
had to
pull
get shot
her.
otherwise it would
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way PL is ever gonna use early. I think they're just whenever they're gonna pull, they're gonna keep it safe for the rest of the race.
Yeah, Johnny doesn't look
When
like
they
he's
need
chaining.
most.
Yeah, he's going for. He has.
Yeah, Ton spammed a dodge because he had to avoid a red from Nyx in the back.
So it's going to be a late shot because Johnny's going forward and doesn't look like he's planning on turning back. And
I'm
you can
also
easily-
assuming that
Myrox is in
PL.
first right now though. Budog and
Yeah.
Lucas
Oh.
are overtaken.
I'm sure
I
that they're
don't
going to
think
try and
this
rely on
is
Nyx pulling the blue.
And
I don't think
Lucas
this is
just failed the
very-
cut and doesn't know the recovery. So Budog and
Listen.
Vyrox are gone in top 2.
Yeah.
As long as
They
Budog
might
might
try and
hold
TS
the short.
Vyrox on the ramp by the mushrooms. Or
Yeah,
in the
potentially
water
here.
stream.
Yeah. Looks like Budok failed a bit though.
Anywhere that they use is
It's just
really
gonna-
good for Echo.
Yeah.
Because top 2 is just gonna bully each other and make themselves lose time.
Yeah. I'd imagine
Allowing
he might just
Echo
want
to
to
get
chain it this set
closer.
right here.
No, I think he want. Oh, maybe
No.
the next set. No.
I just expect it to be the typical.
Oh yeah,
set,
they
but-
could also just like shock red Vyrox after the boost panels.
Yeah.
So fail to
Yeah.
do that.
I mean that's just a simple shock, but it runs the risk of
Echo
them
does
predicting
want to
it.
get this box in 6 though. Going to be
Oh, we
seen.
don't see it being called.
No.
Interesting. But Budok got
Still
nanoed
gonna
or something.
really wait for the very.
Yeah.
Maybe the water stream, I guess.
Hoping for their mid spots to pull a blue.
Yeah, I think they're relying
At some
on
point,
that.
they'll use it.
Maybe I don't know actually.
I think
Nyx-
it might be
I think
called
Nyx
into
is
the
getting
set,
called
in
into
the,
set. Yeah.
at the beginning of the maze here.
Could Johnny have lost?
Yeah, they're using here at the maze.
Oh, Nyx had a star. That makes sense.
Ah, okay. I guess they were waiting maybe an extra sec for Nyx to pull a dodge. And Pack was closer than I thought, I guess.
I mean, I think the theory
They
that
also
they were
just don't
going
need to
with,
play risky for
Yeah,
first,
no,
too.
exactly.
They're at 42.
like, if they're in first and they get blued,
Yeah.
it's kind of over. Like 2, 3, 4,
They
5
got
is
two,
all
three,
that they
2 for
need.
5.
Yeah. Like that leaves them like up like 50 something, like 55 with 3 left. So we're gonna see some
Which is
desperate
almost
picks
the
from-
exact same situation as the previous war.
Yeah, it's interesting how the turns have tabled.
PL hasn't really been giving DS as much room for error as they have been the last few wars.
They were just putting on a
it's
show.
really showing that DS is really struggling right now.
Yeah, I think Johnny's shocks are just playing a big part of it.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
too.
I think he's been carrying this war, honestly. I think DS just haven't been getting shocks when they need them, when they're like in pretty bad spots and they're just not able to catch up, even with
Hmm.
blues. Yeah, up 53 for PL.
So now is finally when we'll see DS Wario, maybe.
Yeah,
They gotta pick it at
Perhaps.
some point.
I think that's just a no-brainer at this point. Does he know where it
Echo's
is?
looking.
He doesn't know where it is.
Oh, he's picking something else. Dawn Township? Desert for it. A solid
know.
like neutral.
I suppose.
And Lunar Spaceway, please.
Ooh,
Oh, come on.
We're getting this one instead.
I'm not a
this
big
has
fan
been
of this
this has
track.
been quite under picks recently. I haven't seen this track been picked that often. Maybe it's just because of the
Thank
track
goodness.
lists, but
It sucks.
hey, this track isn't that bad.
No kidding.
I think it's over.
It's pretty cool, but like, it's I don't really enjoy it.
That's fine.
There was definitely an era in Lounge where this was picked twice every
Yes, and it was the worst. I
Uh,
forgot
Both of our
golden.
POVs
Yeah.
Sure,
getting
let's say
shrooms.
first.
Going for the secret
Winter.
fruit cut.
This is another track where after lap 1, you just kind of get to run in first.
Yeah.
Like, depending on your lead, shock can be negligible. So,
Maybe Ton can do something here to get Echo out of first because he's itemless.
I thought Echo fell off there for a second.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice nano attempt. That would have been crazy if it hit him.
Yeah. Winter's probably going to overtake Echo here with a Shroom.
Yeah.
Lucas somehow in the mix.
Yeah, I think Lucas might have had more shrooms. Yeah, we see him shrooming up there.
Hack isn't looking super split yet, other than Virex, which is pretty different from what I've normally seen in this track.
Yeah. Winter with the triple greens might go for a niche snipe, but it's kind of difficult to predict where people are on this track.
Yeah, I would try and throw him up on like the.
He does get hit on his
the
back.
little like corner path where you're forced into the one.
Ooh!
Oh,
that was
nice.
Good
Never
aim
mind,
by
really
Winter.
good.
Winter's been getting some killer snipes recently. Over this entire best of 3. It's been really impressive, honestly.
He's probably
Been practicing in
getting
lounge
bigger right now
24/7.
because he's on the cast.
He's in the cut. Aw.
Gosh, I hope they saw that on the cast. They saw that snipe.
We saw it. Don't worry, Winter.
Are we gonna see a double back right here? No.
Not particularly.
Second fib tight.
So they tried to
How
maybe
causes some
power up
damage on
second.
Mello.
How killed second? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Echo still in second.
I'll check who's in 10th.
Don't know why he's going.
I
around,
imagine
but
Johnny
I
has shots. They
suppose-
might try and TS. Yeah, they're going around. So they
I
didn't
think
lose.
they were safe. I think First would have gotten TS there if
Yeah.
if PL had. So
I think he just went around to be safe.
Yeah.
In
he
case
didn't.
losing-
I think he ended up
He
losing
lost-
some spots though. Yeah.
He lost a spot to
Probably his
only
teammate.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who got second though. I think that was a DS member.
I think
They
it
went
was.
second
I think it was
themselves.
DS up too.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Echo would have gone around there. Maybe he didn't realize.
I think he
that,
was paranoid
First
about.
just got
I think-
powed.
I'm certain DS had shock there. They just didn't use.
No, I think Bali was running in front of.
Wait. Oh no, never
Winter
mind.
for
It was
Lucas.
no. He got passed by Lucas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a -1 raise
but
for PL.
but DS also got third next to Knicks, I suppose.
They won that race by 1. DS did. So they have 2 races left for a 52-point deficit.
Yeah.
Don't
Very
What
worry,
track are you
daunting.
picking when you're down 52?
Forest Creek.
Forest Creek, honestly, yeah. Forest Creek is the track. To
I mean,
pick
I don't know.
right
I
there.
think
There's no
I think
other
Bowling needs to be calling more shots with these track picks
Yeah.
because like
option. Maybe
every
Bali also has the Forest Creek strat. He'll do the Elmer strat.
yeah. Like, surely you want
And
to
we're
pick
actually,
a...
Sure mine.
That's interesting, actually. I
None
don't
of
think
these-
there's that many catch-up spots because there are like 2-bit cuts. But if you
And the
think in the
entire track is like RSL road, right?
yeah,
I feel like
that is true.
there's a lot
But
of.
there's also a lot of boost panels like scattered around.
That's true.
I think
I
Glacier Line's kind
played
of
that track like 5 times.
yeah.
So
It's
I'm
kind
not
of
too
interesting
sure
because
how that track works.
I'm sure they're like, oh, there's
I
2
mean,
big
we're
cuts.
actually just
But
we're actually just gonna see no scores for either team right here.
oh, that's crazy. What the hell?
And Glacier
Is
Mine
the-
coming
is the
through.
top score?
I've never seen this
Neither am I,
being
yeah.
played in a decently decently high div war.
No, I don't think I've ever seen it in a war.
It's gonna be
What is
it's gonna be
the
very
track again?
interesting. Glacier Mine.
Like
Oh.
one thing about this track
Okay.
is that like it has 2 big cuts, but if you think about it, like
Hit the penguin! Hit the penguin! No.
Who's gonna hit it? Who's gonna hit it?
oh, we
Who
see
knows?
2
Hit
people
it
hit
on our
it.
other
We hit
POV.
2 people hit it.
We got 2 players hitting
Winter
the,
gets the
hitting
snipe.
the
Oh,
penguin.
epic snipe on Nyx. Worth.
Yeah.
Worth. Hit the penguin intentionally to get that snipe.
All right. Are we gonna be seeing any mud cuts, and are we gonna be seeing any wall hits in the mud cut?
Probably a bit of both.
We do see
We're
Winter.
Echo
gonna be seeing some
intentionally
wall
hitting the
hits
wall
outside of the
strike.
mud cut.
Winter does make the mud cut. Nice work.
I think we're gonna be.
Good job.
This race is gonna be pretty even. Actually, no. We're
PL
Oh,
2-3. I think
first
Buddha fell
fail?
off,
failed? Wait,
and,
did
and Echo just like I don't know,
Yeah,
doesn't feel
Buddha
like going
fell
fast today.
Echo's
owned.
ankle's getting broken right now?
Perhaps I think
So,
Johnny's going
PL are
forward. Johnny
bottom
has
three.
shock. Johnny has shock.
Dang.
That must be why he dropped.
It's-
I guess.
Nah.
Might not matter though if they
Oh,
can
but getting back
owned in bottom
bombed.
3.
I mean, this is the situation you kind of want to see yourself in if you're DS.
Yeah.
Like 1,
Any
3,
other
4, 6.
situation here, you might. It was very demoralizing.
Yeah.
Considering
Oh,
Johnny has
Winter
shock
is
here.
off from the boulder, which is quite disappointing.
Yeah, if Bali can get the shock out of Johnny, that's huge.
Yeah, he's very vulnerable because you get such a
Oh.
speed boost advantage.
Johnny spun out.
Oh, I think he did lose
He
it.
got it out.
But Johnny is 10, Yeah, Johnny's still going backwards.
even
So.
even without shock.
Yeah, they're in prime position.
And the blue was
Oh, but
thrown
there's
with
the
his
blue.
DS.
Might cause a bit of damage, but I think he'll still keep his, like, top
Echo
3.
not being able to pull shrooms.
Red out might connect because he's itemless now.
We see Winter driving off, which is just not what
Yeah,
you want to be
connect.
doing with this big
Oh,
of a
We
point
see
misses
difference.
Echo being the
Oh,
skinniest
that's
player.
not-
Echo
Ooh.
getting
Oh, those are
backed.
some good backs. Dang.
Yeah.
That section is brutal.
I don't know what these spots are looking like, but it's looking very generous for DS.
We
It-
see
it
the
looks
cold
like-
snipe from Winter on Mellow. That's crazy. I think it's over. I think
it might be curtains.
yeah, I think
DS got bottom too.
I saw PL getting like 1-4, maybe 1-3. Yeah, we're gonna have to see, but I think it might be the end of the road for DS.
Well, congrats to PL, because after that unfortunate match 2, they really came back. Did not
Yeah.
give any room to DS that last
Well,
match.
hold on. We can still
Nah.
see some. We can still see
It's
some
over. They
pens.
were up 50, 52.
still see
Maybe get a
some
couple
pens.
pens.
Get a couple pens.
Yeah.
Do a little fishing.
I mean, you never know if they
Now,
all
Bali
run
said GG
and
in the
then...
chat. If Bali thinks it's over, then it's over.
Oh yeah, he hits the shot caller after all.
You're right.
I mean, you never know. What if they just like add 2 players to the room and they get top 7? Like if we thought about that.
Check. Down 61. I think you might need like a top 8. perhaps.
Ooh. Maybe they start kicking players from room.
But PL this match actually really being able to replicate the reason why they won 2 seasons ago. This
Yeah, they were-
Big Game
Yeah.
2.
They were good.
I think they also kind of
Even
mimicked
without Eve,
DS's win pattern
like they had 2
from
seasons ago.
last match as well.
I think without Emil as well.
Hmm.
Like and they had in D1 last season.
Overall, just very solid performance.
I
I'm
do
trying
think
to see how many races they lost that war, because I don't think there were that many. They lost 1, 2. I think it was
I think
3
they just
races.
gradually improved their lead.
They were pretty even, and then I think PL got a plus 20 race,
Let's go.
Yeah.
and after that plus 20, it was just kind of over for DS. They
Yeah.
couldn't get anything.
I think
better.
Echo. Just a 4-minute victory lap on Mushroom Peaks is what it's looking like. I
Getting
think
himself
probably get PL
D2 champion
into
bomb
the-
stepping himself.
into the cast for the interview. after
Yes.
winning.
I think we will do
Gotta
that.
prepare some questions.
Quick, grab your notes.
Get the cameras. Trimless? That's interesting. I get that.
I think what definitely showed is how unfazed PL were from their loss match 2. Even though it was quite drastic compared to match 1. I can't actually remember how much PL won by. Oh, they forfeited.
I
That's
think it was
right.
about 30 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Anyway.
Oh, you mean match 2? Match 2
No,
they were
no,
down
match
7.
1. Match 1. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think the definite
Match
loss,
1 they were down like 30 or 40.
like how that like playstyle didn't even change. Like none of them visually seemed demotivated. I think either that's just their like communication, their like chemistry in general, or just their like general mindset. I think that definitely gave them an advantage compared to like other teams that may have reacted differently to such a big loss.
Yeah, I don't know, from the looks of things, it didn't look like DS's mentality was that bad either. I think
no.
the big
Yeah.
difference maker in this match was just the shocks.
I genuinely do, yeah. I think
Yeah.
Johnny definitely put on a masterclass. Match 3, he was like, "Oh, it's just bally. Who cares?" And then match 2, he realizes, "Oh, this guy means business." So he had to put his cool sunglasses on. He had to turn his monitor brightness up a little bit, change his LEDs in his room to like a subtle red. Really
put
get
on
in,
his
really get in the
jacket.
zone. Really get in the zone. Yeah. Put on his Febreze air conditioner. And it clearly worked out, so
I mean, it also shows in the shark count. Match 1 was fairly close, all things considered, and I think the shocks were also pretty
well, they were
even.
quite even.
Yeah, the shots are
Where-
pretty even, and then
Whereas
match 2 was like
match
volley,
2 was like
volley shots.
10-2 in shocks, and that shows.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
does
match
show
3 is the
how close
Yeah.
these two teams have been in general because of that. Like match 1, it was even, and the point difference was quite similar, and then match 2, DS get a lot of shocks and they win by a lot, and then PL get a lot of shocks match 3 and they do well because of that. I think that just kind of highlights how smart they were playing.
Yeah, a lot of the players just played really solidly and consistently as well.
Yeah.
I think I can count on my 2 of my hands how many times in like the past 3 hours every player failed in this match.
Yeah, no,
like, at least
exactly.
like did a major fail.
I think
maybe
that's
not like a
definitely
miscommunication or
impressive.
something,
Because I think
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how many people. I think this was the first D2 like season for a lot of people on DS, right? I can't remember
Yeah,
if DS
this
played
is
before.
like their
Yeah.
third CTL season. They played Band K, and they played DS last season in D3.
Yeah, and the D3. So
And
this is pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
This is their first time in D2, and they made it to finals, which is super impressive.
And they also took a match in finals too.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Boys,
Congrats.
Hey.
thank you. Yeah, it was a fun time. They kind of destroyed us match 2, and we played like garbage, but we brought it back, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Did you do anything?
Yeah.
All these shocks were popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone else gonna be joining up, or?
They're all coming in. They're all coming in. I was just too eager. Yeah.
There's the dog.
Yeah, Lucas
is.
joined pretty quickly.
Yeah. Couldn't help myself.
But yeah, congrats, guys.
Congrats on winning Division
Thank you very
2.
much.
That was a best
Thank
of 3 of all time.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that Echo made the 0.3 time save on peaks, like 3 for 3, and still got 8th or 7th.
Yes.
Classic flaming your teammates after becoming champions.
Yeah, I mean, I
much.
had to hold it in for 3 hours, so you know.
It's pretty tough.
Nah, for real, Echo
understand.
was crazy. He went crazy that war. Like, maybe like people don't think about it because of the Indus, but like I'm sure you guys saw in his POV how much he was messing them up in the mid pack match 3, and like that was kind of our plan. I feel like match 2 we were like always like they were just top 2 like consistently in match 2, and we just never
Yeah, it
got
was
a break.
rough.
So we had a new plan of like, okay, we're hosting this time, we're gonna just get into first, and you know Echo took the role of just kind of messing them up, and he did a really good job, and yeah, it paid off.
Yeah, match 2 it didn't look like as good from Echo because I think he was just spending a lot of time trying to chain for blues and just not pulling them.
Yeah, we didn't really get any blues or
Oh,
stuff.
honestly, though, like match 2, they like completely outplayed us. Like there's no
yeah.
excuse for that loss, right? They fucking took it to us. Track picks, whatever items, bullshit. They just played like 10 times better than us.
And Winter
Yeah.
was also just playing really well from what I see.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
they
change
played
your
really well.
Did you guys change your playstyle at all? Going into match 3, or like your
Yes.
100%.
So after match 2, I kind of do this thing, right, where I go around and ask every one of us, like, what are we going to be changing next match, each individually, right? And Lucas is like, oh, I'm going to be more in the front or whatever, we're going to be changing more items, being more aggressive with my item play as opposed to kind of just sitting passively, right? Boodog, I don't remember the fuck Boodog says, nobody does, dude.
Not
Next,
hitting back
Boodog was-
spams.
Oh, not hitting backspans, that was
It
it.
was like, I'm gonna clutch up.
Yeah, next, what, remind me what you said, next. What was it?
She's not gonna make like those one mistake.
Oh, the one stupid mistake. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one ending mistake in the last like 30 seconds, right? And my thing was like originally I was just gonna be like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop playing bottom back, right? And then race 1 happened, and I kind of like had this idea, and it's a little thing with someone called OJ, but I was like, you know, they have like 2 players in the team that can like pretty hard tilt, right? And if I want to like revert back to that role that I used to play like 2 seasons ago in D2, right? Now a little bit in D1, admittedly against like 10 times better players than like me, right? So it's really difficult to make those types of impact plays, but like if I just revert back to that like mid-pack player role, right, it could be really beneficial. And, I mean, that's what I did. That's what I tried to do
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
all 12.
Yeah, I noticed how match 3 went pretty smooth, especially compared to previous 2 matches. Even though you won the first one, it was a very close match for pretty much until like the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really noticed how in the last match, everything went so much smoother, and it really looked like a replication of 2 seasons ago when you guys won
Mhm.
won D2.
It felt like it, right?
did,
I think that the gears were definitely moving better. Honestly, like none of this could have been done without Johnny. Like huge fucking props. This guy's insane.
Yeah.
Like
Johnny
Johnny,
popped up.
this guy's
all
about fucking
matches
six.
too. Like all 3 matches, he was doing it. Just obviously match 2, sometimes you're in 10, it doesn't pay off, right? But like he really helped us out a lot. And like like you said, like match 1, we were feeling good. Like for the most, well, not really. The first few was tough, right? But then we kind of had a good groove going in like the middle of the war there. And then they had like some really good last few races, and they just kind of carried that momentum into match 2, and we just had no chance. But yeah, like I talked about a lot, like we literally spent the Color Wonderland race, like we didn't even like play. We just like, okay, what are we doing next match? We're just driving off the track, like we didn't care.
Yeah, I
And
saw
then-
Echo doing loops on the zippers.
Yeah, pretty much. We just didn't. We were just pretty much having a pep talk at that point, and like honestly, like going into GP match 3, like I definitely played a little bit shaky in the first few races because I'm like, damn, like my confidence was low because those guys like were playing crazy match 2. Yeah, so I didn't feel like I was up for it, but like first couple of races, like we found ourselves in really good positions where they were just like bottom 3, bottom 2 break, and it's just like I'm not sure how, but might have been like some plays in the back or something. But from there, like the confidence came back, and we just kind of, it was smooth sailing from that point on.
Also, first few races for us too. Like specifically, I think Candy was really early on in like Mystic Tangle, right? There was like some unfortunate things at the end that it would happen with like Shock or whatever, Blues,
Oh, yeah.
etc. Right? But like we told ourselves like we're playing well, right? Like we were making mistakes. Don't get me wrong, but like if we played at that level consistently and luck was relatively fair, we would be cruising through the series. And I think that's what ended up happening. We had a couple like bad races here. They're like on Glacier. I fucking drove into a wall in first because I was looking back. And just like other like various misplays, right? But I think like the main thing that we did different match 3 as opposed to any other matches, we actually kept it consistent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it did seem like after you guys got that plus 20 somewhere in like around race 4, I forget.
It was Festival Town.
Match 3.
Festival,
Yeah, Festival
yeah,
Town.
top
That
It was actually funny. Yeah.
that really looked like it was a huge confidence boost for the rest of the war.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
with Festival, we always have a plan of like, okay, someone just needs to get into first because you can abuse all the turns, right, and stuff. And we actually said before the race, like, okay, we're gonna get top 3 here, and we're gonna like kick on from there. And then I pulled Sherms for a set, got into first. Suddenly, we had like a massive top 2 break because Festival Town has some uncompetitive turns and stuff, right? And yeah, we got the top 3 that we were looking for.
Johnny
Coincidentally,
did the
Dang.
clip.
from there we just went back.
Johnny with the clip, bro. Johnny,
Yeah.
like,
Johnny,
again,
talk
clutch.
about what you did. Johnny, you got the spotlight
Johnny
here. Talk
clutched
about what you
up.
did.
No, I
Johnny here?
know Bali like always blocks that for me when I go for it. So I just pull star and like you have like no invisibility frames, or like you have like no interaction really, so I can just like do that with a star and a golden.
Ooh.
And I made it actually really fast, so like my star didn't run out, so that was actually pretty good. Then
Oh,
I was
that's
really
sick.
happy after that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, making
trickier
it a
as well
star,
because
like-
Star has a handling bonus as well, right? So it's kind of
Yeah,
hard
exactly.
for more precise input. So yeah, super impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Did that give
Yeah.
you like a confidence boost for the rest of the match? Because I saw you
100%.
your momentum definitely
Yeah.
carried through.
Because I mean, I just held Star that entire race, right?
Yeah.
First set Star, and I held that for what 3 laps.
Yeah,
until
and
the
you
end.
just know that you're gonna get a top 3, top 2 spot easily. No matter what
Yeah.
you use.
No, it was a very safe race, right? I mean, a lot of that's also just because like Lucas is not out of the front at all that race, and that's like we had this talk earlier, right? Where it's like we know these guys, like especially on technical tracks, are very very good, probably better than us, right? By a fair
way
bit.
better than us. We got outplayed. We're out of the loop here in the tech
Shit.
tracks. Like,
Literally on Melting, we're out of the loop, right? Shit like Melting,
good.
Ribbon Road, all those like funny like sort of run tracks and shit like that. Like we know we're gonna be taking L's on those, right? So it's about more like the flat shit and our staple tracks. Like yeah, I don't know. It's just whenever we have those sorts of scenarios, right, and we kind of manage to play out of them, I think we played quite well.
No,
to
I think
overcome those.
the main turning point was we just used our host advantage like really well. Like for me, personally, like match 2 was like I played bad, but also like I don't know. I'm terrible. Once I'm out of the top packs, like I fall apart. So like having that host
I
and
get
just
it.
being able to like comfortably be like, okay, you know, if I just hold A here and then we just get some back stems off, then you know we'll have a good momentum. So I think like just being able to host and And again, that festival town race was again like the turning point. So
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
overall,
I think
solid
We
sports.
we definitely saw some less head spinning after that race.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
think you guys with like having a lot of TT background, I think having first place is just a super big advantage for you guys because you guys can just gradually gain.
Yeah,
your
I
lead.
mean both teams. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but like both teams for the most part have like are just kind of those like for the most part like are just TT bots, right? Like I know their team is like they're all like really fast, and like even in the pack though, like they're solid. So like once you give them that headspace like in front of you, like we saw at match 2 how well they could punish us. So we thought, okay, like we can do the same thing to them if we get to the front. We also have like just time travelers who can, you know, if they're in the front, they can do well. And I mean, Echo, shout outs to Echo though, because like people think of him as like, this time traveler, right? But he was actually just like doing all the dirty work, and that's something that none of us could really do aside from him. So
yeah, it's a super important role.
It was fun. But yeah, another way to think about it for us, right, is like when I think about Virox on their team, he's like our Lucas, except for them, right? Like the whole
he's
thing
like
that he
faster and yeah.
Yeah, he does really fucking well up front. And you probably saw that like multiple races where bro would just fucking run away with it. Right? I think it was on like Delfino. I know I'm just thinking about recent ones like Delfino, Glacier
It
Mine.
was match 2.
right.
He was untouchable.
Yeah, no, right. So it's the exact same thing that we don't want to have happen to Lucas, where like gets in the back or whatever. So that ended up kind of just being my personal goal for match 2.
Yeah, for the most part, like there were some races where I came back like I think early on BC2 my controller DC'd at the start, and I was like dead last, and I actually ended up getting like 3rd or something. So sometimes I can bring it back, but it's just not consistent for me. So yeah, we all have our that was like kind of match. We knew we all have our preferred situations to be in and preferred play styles, and we've played with each other for so long now that it's just easy for us to implement it even in stressful situations like after losing by 100 match 2. So we just kind of implemented those strats and put ourselves in spots that we're comfortable in, and yeah, match 3 worked out well. So
yeah. All right.
It really seems like you guys learned a lot, and there's a reason you guys have managed to pull through. And
I think your guys' pep talks
win
and
this best of 3
analysis of matches definitely super helpful. And
keep
your momentum.
I think also like we know we're more experienced than that team, right? Like that team, like with every season they're gonna get scarier and scarier, right? As they get more experience. I feel like we have a little bit more composure because we've been in this situation before in D2 finals. We've played D1, which is like really stressful. So just having that experience and being able to reset was good for us. So yeah, now we're just kind of looking for next season, seeing if we're gonna be we're gonna try and tackle D1 again, or we're gonna go for like a 3rd banner or whatnot. But you know, we'll see.
I think I commented before, but I think it's DS's first time, like the entire team. It's their first time in D2.
Yeah,
so I think making it to final and taking a match is super impressive.
That's the thing too, right? Like you look at that team, right? And everybody like knows Town at this point, right, for just being like an absolute beast, right? So I mean, he alone like would just be like not like top of D1, but that guy could like run a team in D1 and MVP for the team for sure, right? Like without a doubt. And then Winter, this whole last season, bro has been like, if you aren't watching tables, right, he's been consistently like popping off and scoring more, right? And you know, you guys know, I don't know if you guys know, like a long time ago, Virox played like, God, it was D4. Have you ever seen the Ardox video? Straw. Yeah, oh boy. And that guy was like tilted and all that shit, but bro's a fucking menace out there now. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That guy is scary to play around. I mean, obviously, Melo's first season ever, right?
First season ever. Like, all the flame that he gets, like, I'm sure he knows it's half of them are jokes. So like he's like definitely like really respectable player, and people always consider him as like the fourth guy and whatnot, but there were races where he just completely outplayed me, and I was just like, damn, like this new guy is just coming up and you know doing me like that. But yeah,
no,
they're a scary team. That's basically what we're trying to say.
Once Melo gets experience, it's gonna be even tougher.
All the haters are gonna be shutting their mouths once he gets that experience.
And they'll get more chem over the next couple seasons, right? And that's the real scary part. Like that's where it comes in. So those guys will like probably next season. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just absolutely clobber D2 if they play there.
I think with the
again.
amount of consistent like improvement that these guys have had, they have so much potential. So.
Oh
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For now, PL on top though.
For now, the luck is pure, and it'll stay pure until next season. So yeah.
Also, we haven't really talked about this, but like you guys know that our sort of like our bench, our rotation, we don't necessarily have one, but like it's the third slot usually for like myself, Lucas, Budog, and then we slot in one. And we tried out Michael early in the season. He did okay, but he had a bit of nerves, right? Amanda, like very, very good holding top spots and stuff like that, but sometimes just like, at least for me, like feels like disappears in call. Nick's like genuinely for like the 3 or so matches he played for us just came out huge. Right, and
yeah.
I know, like, I got a DM. I'm not gonna say who the other day, but the direct quote is, "You really think Nick's US's main lineup for D2 finals?" And I said, "Fuck yeah!" Right, like, this guy, like, unironically so fucking slept on. He doesn't put up big points usually. He doesn't like. He's not the guy who's out there like, just absolutely crushing it, right? But
like,
the actual like shitty brings to call is good.
Yeah.
You're talking about earlier how most of our team is like TT oriented, and I'm obviously like the one that's not, but instead, like if I'm put in a situation where I just have to execute in a way that's like if I'm being tested by like back spam or something, I'm able to get around that, especially match 3.
Oh yeah, Nyx is like he's the guy that we can rely on. Like some of us like we time trial, we make mistakes, right? But Nyx is just Mr. Consistent. Like we're bottom. Like, there's times where like all 3 of us fail, and it's like, oh wait, Nyx is in second. Okay, nice, because he's just not he's just not failing, right? Like us, so he's more consistent.
He's just like
so
the
it's
time.
nice to have that.
He's just the guy that's there when you need him.
He's just there. Yeah, exactly. Like no one like he's just like not silent all race, but he kind of goes unnoticed, and then it's just like, wait a minute, Nick's just got like the top spot. Okay,
call my
nice.
placement out or something. I don't know.
Well, you could, but the
There's
thing is,
more important
Echo and I
things
just like
happening.
Clotter call, which is something we should work on a little more.
Yeah.
I think I did pretty well.
I talked a lot, bro.
Echo, I literally after race 1, I think it was the first war. I like Echo just relax, like because it was a lot, and it's a habit.
After match 2, I went to my freezer and took 3 shots, and I was just like, I gotta calm down, man. I gotta mellow out. I'm like, I was just on edge, just constantly talking. I remember I was talking to Johnny about like a bag strat or something like that to get to the Easter egg on Lumpies for a solid like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We almost got both of us blued in top 2 because of it, because we couldn't call it out.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah.
I think moral
As
of the
for next
story is
season-
everyone needs to play. Every team needs to play like Nyx.
Of course.
There's someone versatile, someone who's
Nyx is our rock.
yeah.
Exactly.
Well, next season though, maybe D1. If we're thinking about bringing in maybe Emil if he's able to get in, and I don't know if Eve is ever coming back, but if he is, we'll figure something out there.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying, we ideally like to contest D1 at some point, but like realistically, and you can say this is flame or not, but like PRS and 6C is uncompetitive. We're going to lose those matches every season.
And it's frustrating because it's like we're at the point now where it's like, okay, like we should be starting to try and get and push into D1, right? D1 needs more teams, so if anything, like it'll be still uninteresting, I think, for the next season because there's just that massive skill gap and not enough teams that are contesting them. But I think to fix that issue, you need these like upcoming teams to step it up and make their way into D1 and start competing. And that's kind of as much as we may not want to do that, like it's kind of our responsibility. Like we're us and especially DS as well and Triton, those kind of teams are the next teams that should be going into D1 and making it a more competitive environment.
I think
Omega's been doing that now, right?
I think we should all just start nuking the mega teams. I think that would help.
Make them Division 0. Just do like a 1v1.
Yeah,
it's hard to do, but yeah, I mean, I would like that, but I think it's difficult to enforce. But also, like, on that point, right? Weexy, you can talk about this. Right? Omega's been doing that for like what 3-4 seasons at this point, right? And you guys made playoffs this season.
Doing what?
Yes, quote unquote playoffs.
Well, tilting between like a D1, D2, D1, D2, right? Or it's like you're going to crush D2 and then you'll go to D1 and you'll get like stomped or you'll win a couple matches, right?
Well, no. Well, no. We've only played D2 twice, and the second time we got to playoffs, but like in quotation marks because it was a 3-team D1.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's
like,
to get out
we definitely have the mentality, at least I do, of wanting to finally pose some kind of threat.
I think for D1, you just need like to be a lot more active and like playing a lot, because all these teams they just play so much and it's a lot.
Well, I mean, I think for the most part, the top teams like PRS hasn't been as active as much. Like 6C, I guess they have, but not their whole team. I think it's mostly just like Zilla Brody, right? That just play. and the rest of them
Yeah.
just kind of
Artie,
not much.
Artie's been
So,
solid for a while, and Luke is Luke.
oh, it's not that they're not good. They're obviously really, really good. But I think the teams in D2 are more active in the scene right now, and I think
definitely
as time passes,
like
they'll catch
DS.
up. Yeah, like they'll
Yeah,
catch up.
I gotta agree.
Yeah.
None of us.
I think I have seen CTs at the last like month or so, especially in D2, get a lot more active, and I really think that's a good sign for things to come.
But like, if you look at our lineup, like none of us, at least maybe I'm speaking for Johnny here out of place, right? But I don't think any of us are like necessarily trying to like grind the game and get significantly better, right? Like I'm focusing on my admin shit in real life. I have a job and all that. Lucas is getting through like his biomed shit. Like he basically is completely unavailable. This guy like he'll get on for like maybe an hour a week at most. He's just like out of it, right?
And he rests and then play.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Boodog's doing. Boodog's doing something probably. Maybe he's always
like we're pretty much all uni students except for Echo, who has a full-time job and living life. So like compared to DS, where those guys they're still young, they have a lot of time, where we're kind of occupied. But PL will always be here. We're never leaving. So yeah.
Oh, for real.
Exactly. All right. I think that's time for me. I think I'm gonna.
That's
I'm gonna head out too.
Enough.
Yeah.
All right, well, congrats again on the win.
Thank you very much.
huge congrats.
Thank you.
DS wins it next season, so good on them. They definitely will. Like if it's that same Division
They might even
2,
want to try and contest for D1.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
Yes, put him in D1. Omega's there. It's just us four trying to make our way out through the PRS 60 wall, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Just band together with all the other teams, make a do a 10v5 war.
I was about to say, 10v5 coming out. But yeah, thanks for the interview. Appreciate
thank you
it.
so much, guys. Thanks for cast as well. Really appreciate all the hard work.
Thank you.
Of course.
No worries.
All right. Take care, guys.
GG.
See you around.
See you around.
Goodbye, stream.
Goodbye. We'll see
Farewell.
you around for maybe some more finals if we can gather some people.